testosterone out of that. Testosterone, whatever the it is. Start testosterone.
That is right, Dan. Game Day Men's Health. That's where I go once a week to get my TRT. It's my life steroids.
Did you get a little boost before heading to Arizona way?
100% had to get the boost. 10% off TRT for life for Dumb Zone listeners. There's 12 area locations. Maybe you don't need it, but they'll test your test your blood for free.
Let's say you're a big fatty.
You fat.
They now have limited access to the new GLP-3 weight loss option at Game Day Men's Health.
Yeah, get you some peptides.
Yeah, so mention that to them. Say, I want in on that GLP-3 weight loss stuff.
Bust in like the Kool-Aid man and say, I'm a fatty.
Yeah.
At one of 12 locations.
We can see.
But seriously, folks, it can help you with
Let's
anything.
bring it down a little
Sexual
bit.
drive. For me, it's just enjoying life, getting to play with the kids, getting to go run around. It's a good time. It's legal to do life steroids.
Game Day has turned you sickeningly positive.
That's right. Do that at gameday.dumbzone.com.
What are we doing here?
I thought that was you.
I thought that was you.
It's you?
I thought you were just playing drops now.
I did
Who
too.
is it?
It wasn't me, dude.
Oh, okay.
I can't hear what you're saying. That means the people tuning in absolutely can't hear. Can you explain this to me, Blake?
Clayton said it was coming from him, but I don't know why.
All right. Well, anyway.
Hell yeah.
Hello, friends, and welcome to Phoenix, Arizona. Or is it Glendale? Are we in Glendale? Huh?
It's Phoenix.
All right. Phoenix, Arizona, the site
Should we restart?
of Major League Baseball spring training. Not just any Major League Baseball spring training. One of the teams that owns their own facility. And a beautiful ballpark it is, the Milwaukee Brewers. Do we all know the Milwaukee Brewers, folks?
We do.
Yeah.
Love the Brewers.
Do we all know American Family Fields of Phoenix? Oh, my God. Certainly a top 3 culture lore franchise in MLB.
You think?
Appearance in movies.
I mean, it's the heartland.
Right. The slide. Hell yeah.
Hold on, let's clap the hands.
This. God, this feels good. A simpler time.
I know.
Anyway, we are out here. We are here because of... Do you want to come on for a second? And then whenever you want to throughout the whole week.
It's Bob Uecker sits with us now.
Well, no. It is a man that Bob Uecker once handed a letter to, though. And he saved it and then gave it to the skipper at the end of the season, I believe.
No comment on that. It is a thing that happened.
This is Matthew Small?
Yep.
Matthew Small, everybody.
How's it going, guys?
He is the Brewers...
Digital.
Okay.
Yeah, director of digital. Oversee all online, social media, all that kind of stuff.
And I guess we're digital.
You are. You fall into that category.
And you are a guy who used to live in Dallas?
Used to live in Dallas for 5 years, from Austin. Yeah, and then got into the entertainment biz and followed it to Milwaukee.
Okay, so you're the digital guy for Milwaukee. You heard us on the ticket, and you're a fan of the ticket, and you're a fan of the Dumb Zone, and you said, "Hey, I could pull some strings. I got a little power."
Yeah, I think you guys mentioned it was down Rangers time. You maybe threw out some Milwaukee thing, and I said, "This is my chance." We didn't even talk about this. I emailed you guys a long time ago, maybe IGB, when I was at South by Southwest. And then I waited, 15 years for my next move and was like, now I'm on the Brewers, so this will make sense.
Well, and the thing is that it didn't make any sense, and that's why it made all the sense in the world for us to come here.
That's what I was hoping for.
We just want to go to spring training. We want to hang out. I've done it before. I've just visited Phoenix just to go to different ballparks, and it's awesome. It's a fun time. It's a great vacation.
Yeah, it's a cool spot. There's so many people that live in Milwaukee, obviously, that come down here, and this is like their yearly vacation to get out of the weather. But yeah, it's such a nice
Bring the SPF 50 if you are coming from Milwaukee.
Yep,
because you are pasty.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet deal.
Sure.
There's people were asking us like, why are you doing this? We're like, I think just because we can't.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty much it.
Because it'll be fun. It's been fun so far. You just got in yourself?
Got in yesterday. Yeah, I'll be here all week. We're doing the player photo shoots for all the in-stadium stuff and social media and all that.
The guy has
stuff.
to just throw a ball up and down.
Yeah.
Dan and I had to shoot something
Make them looking down, and they look up.
Dan and I had to shoot something that was going to be eventually turned into slow motion recently, and it was hard not to want to move in slow motion.
Yeah,
well, does anybody slow toss the ball?
Oh, for sure.
No, dude.
We had people this year that were already – last year we were like, we're going to do this cool lighting effect that it comes in from all these angles. It blinded them. Literally, they were walking out of the tent like we cannot see. So that got cut, but they're already mentioning it. It's day one. They were saying they didn't want to do it, but
see, next year we need to get into those writing rooms for player bits.
Did you do a lot of that over the winter?
Oh, since we went further in the playoffs, we had no off season. It was right into let's go into this year planning. So yeah, we're on it.
How are we looking this year?
We're looking at, we just keep winning the division no matter what they do. So they're just kind of, we're throwing some trades out there, seeing if they hit, and they will.
It's pretty clear. It's pretty clear the Brewers just overall as an organization really knows what they're doing.
It's hard to question any of it.
It really is.
Just
you
other
try,
teams,
but...
I think, are probably taking notes.
Oh, there's no doubt.
There'll be a lot of imitators. There's probably an author walking around right now working on the next Moneyball type book, and it will be about the 2026 Milwaukee Brewers.
How long have they had this GM? Matt Arnold?
Good question. I should know the answer to that.
No one really knows. That's the thing.
Well,
he just appeared
part
one
of the
day.
mystery, yeah.
He back-to-back GM of the year, or executive of the year, and back-to-back manager of the year.
Yeah, Jake, get off him.
Well, I'm not trying to sack him.
I got that stat for you.
There you go.
Can you guys name...
Don't do this.
How many of the top 10 players who played for the Brewers and Rangers can you name?
Ooh.
Man.
Prince Fielder.
Prince is a great one.
Is there a weird one of like Adrian Gonzalez? Did Adrian Gonzalez?
I don't think that's what we've actually played this game. We like to have fun in the office. We play
Heck yeah.
the crossover.
Nelly Cruz, of course.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a big one.
I got Jim Sundberg seems to be the all-time war guy for players who have played for both.
Carlos Gomez?
Mm-hmm.
Julio Franco. Who knew? Should have known
Going
that.
to show up on a lot of those two-team lists.
Yeah, he's played everywhere. Jonathan Lucroy.
Yeah.
That's a very, very big one.
Chasing a ring.
Neftali Feliz, really?
I think that one was very quick.
Giovanni Gallardo.
Was.
Oh, yeah.
From the same time as the LaCroix trade.
Yep.
And Doug Davis. We'll give you that one, too. He was a favorite because of Stacey Davis.
Well, we got in to the park pretty smooth today. You do have Dan wasn't here for our first interaction with security, but no matter if it's spring training, training camp, whatever it is, this is a space for people to kind of exercise a little power. You pull into the parking lot today, Dan and I, and guys like, whoa,
Yeah.
Where you guys
what
at?
can I do you for? And it all turns out great, and everyone ends up on the same page, but you just got to get through that Monday morning thing where everyone's like, yeah, I guess.
What's the deal with the cats running around the?
Yeah, we met a couple of cats.
Yeah, we need them.
We heard
the rat problem around here.
Oh, really?
I did hear something about that last year. I don't know if it's actually true, but yeah.
There's outdoor cats running around the parking. Do you guys see them?
No.
Oh yeah.
They have names.
They have names.
They have
okay.
names. What are they?
Ginger and
I thought they'd-
Yount.
I thought. Okay. I figured they'd be baseball related.
Do you want to go weekend check?
Oh yeah, sure. Let's have a sponsor for Weekend Check, since Matthew was here on the weekend too. That would be. Does anybody know?
You know what? I'm waiting for you to tell me.
Oh, you know what? Before we even get into the sponsor for that,
I'd like to
we should just mention Qualis Roofing sent us out here. Qualis Roofing, and we can make them the sponsor of Weekend Check. Qualis Roofing, QualisGC.com. Early sponsor for the Dumb Zone, and great success for them and for us. They've really had great response. Everybody who I've talked to that has dealt with Qualis Roofing has nothing but great things to say about them. It all starts with a free roof inspection, and then if you need some work, if you do have a damaged roof, like we hadn't had our roof inspected in maybe 6 years or something. 6, 7. Is that a big thing you guys did last year?
Oh, totally.
Yeah. All the kids love it. So if you're a kid and you love that we just did the 6, 7 thing, go to QualisGC.com.
Right.
And do it for your parents.
If you're in third grade, get your roof inspected.
Yeah, just schedule it. You're probably at home listening right now. It's President's Day. Right? So go ahead. Call up Qualis. Hit them up.
Take a break from making that clock.
Get a free roof inspection, and then you might end up getting a roof. If you get a roof, they'll get you a free sit-in to watch the Dumb Zone, just like Matthew here gets to do now. And, QualisGC.com. Just getting the inspection will get you a free Dumb Zone T-shirt as well.
And they sent us out here to Phoenix.
That's right. So thank you, Qualis Roofing.
Because they love America, and we're in America right now. I saw some people...
American Family Field.
American Family Field. So is it open to some level of public today? I saw some very Arizonan-looking people. 70.
I think you still have to have some kind of...
Family? Or
special access.
Tomorrow? Yeah. Or Thursday?
These are all great questions.
Yeah. I wish I knew somebody who...
Well, you just got here last night, too, right?
But I guess you're not like... PR necessarily.
No, I'm close with them. But yeah, there will be some fan opportunities coming up. Our first game's on Saturday, so a lot of this is just all the position players are getting here. Pitchers and catchers have been here.
Are you kind of like a rogue outfit within
the little skunk works?
Oh, totally. The digital department within marketing. I'll be careful what I say since I'm working right now, but yeah, like it's great what they allow us to do, and we produce. But yeah, great team.
Well, that's what I was going to say, is that before I knew that he knew us, we had talked about a bunch of the stuff that the Brewers had done. Whether it was, in the park, online, whatever. Like, it was clear that they were leaning into bits.
The pancakes.
The pocket
pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were a bunch of bits throughout the year that we had noticed.
When we travel, so we're the smallest market in the league, which means our team is, the smallest, our business side. But we get hit up everywhere we go, every press box that we're in on, like, how are you guys doing what you're doing with the size team that you have?
That's cool.
Yeah, super talented.
So Weekend Check, I can start because everybody's got some stuff. But first of all, I would just say that I relate more to Aaron Andrews right now just to not be with your family and loved ones on President's Day.
I had a professor tell me that day one. If you think you're spending President's Day with your family in this business, think again.
So Dan and Jake and Blake flew. Thank you to a good listener, Benji, for hooking us up on that. Not a PJ, but just about as good, it felt, or at least for Dan and Blake. Jake didn't get the good seat. But, so Friday after the show, that's when Matt Dallas, loaded up TC and Clayton and the equipment. That was very important. The video equipment you have here. And they drove. So Friday, they left my house. They drove for a couple days. And we all met at the Airbnb, which is just 5 minutes away from here. Where are you staying? You stay at a sweet hotel?
Like downtown Phoenix, yeah.
Okay.
We have apartments over there.
Oh, okay. So the first controversy of the trip arises, unbeknownst to you guys, mere hours after you left. And boy, I wish TC was here. He'll certainly hear this. Because Clayton and TC had driven to my house, Matt drove the big van to my house, and so Clayton is like, well, I'm going to keep my car here. Okay, fine. And he parked in the driveway. So no place for TC. And so he went, I just said, hey, just move the car, because it was like by my neighbor's house, and I'm like, can you move it in front of our house? So I live on a corner, and then there's a cul-de-sac down there, exactly like where you live. TC parked pretty much on the corner, like maybe 10 feet away from the corner. And so now it's right in front of our house. And if he had moved it down, like past the mailbox, now you're in front of a fence and at the end of our house, and they don't really see it. But it became apparent before my wife got home from book club. Thank you, book club, Friday night.
Just brought to you by book club.
My dogs wouldn't shut up. They were just barking. I'm like, what are you doing? Well, they were sitting at the window barking because there's this car out there at the front yard. And then I'm like, And then I took them out for a walk, and we walked down the street, and then walking back from the other end of the cul-de-sac, all they could see was this car looming, and they wouldn't go to the bathroom because they're just looking at the car and growling. Like, God damn it. And so now my wife comes home, and this is now, it's in my head, it was going to be TC's fault, and I'm a great hero. No, this is not TC's fault at all. This has nothing to do with TC. Why did I let him park there? Why didn't I get the key? Why this? All the neighbors are going to just be pissed. I don't believe any of this, really.
Right.
But it's all going through me now, and she is. If you thought the R slur for not smart people was totally dead in 2026, well, apparently TC is an apt target for that. If my wife is talking about his choice to park there, anyway,
write this one down, Blake.
There wasn't a lot of great lovemaking to see me off on my trip.
Yeah, listen, they come home from book club juiced up, and you're going to get one or the other.
Yeah, she was very...
You got the other.
She couldn't believe it. And then the next morning, she's still talking about it. Why? Why did he... I go, I don't know. I don't know why. He's TC. That's a bad thing.
Yeah, it's weird if you're ever playing the middle, the intermediary between your wife and TC. You're kind of trying to explain like you're a Chinese friend. You're like, he speaks a different language. I don't know.
So it's
different where he's from. He's a good dude, though.
She's got 5 more days, right? 4 more days. Like they're gonna somehow get through.
You would think leave the keys, though. As I was getting out of the car at the airport, was like, I don't need these, right? Like, why would that's just creating problems?
Yeah. So then we did get to fly. We had nice seats. Benji, he's our listener who knows how to manipulate the points. I don't know what that means. I don't want to know what that means.
You talk about it like he found the Da Vinci Code.
I think it's great.
It definitely is.
Because he somehow was like, I have so many points, I could just get you guys flights. What do you want?
Yes.
I'm like, oh, okay. And then he got us the flights, and he's like, I'm sorry. Ooh, why are you sorry? Well, I couldn't get you first class on the way back. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
That means he got us first class at all.
You almost have to look at – I don't know this, and I'm not trying to diminish his contribution, but I feel like he wouldn't be doing it unless it was like Cuban writing a check for $1 million. Do you know what I mean? Like,
if it's that
this
easy
is nothing for him.
Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't worried about it. I'll take
he's doing this at scale.
Pity and charity.
Now,
or whatever.
I had the weird situation where I guess I was packing or something. I might have been napping, right before our flight. And I looked at my phone, and I had a missed call from Dan and from Blake about 15 minutes prior. And they text me. I look at the text. Hey, you need to change your flight. Flight got canceled. I log on, and I'm already moved to another flight. I'm moved to, let's say our original flight was supposed to take off at 3:30. I've already been moved to a 4:30, and I have a seat assigned. And I'm like, what the hell? I didn't get to... And the seat assigned to me is the last row of the plane. So they got on. I guess Blake was looking at it like ticket's about to drop or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you knew.
Well, there's
so
big
quickly.
weather, and you probably want to monitor that throughout the day. Like
I would assume they would just text you, hey, time to pick a seat, not like
drive 40.
Hopefully you were in the queue doing the CAPTCHA at the right time.
I got extremely lucky because Dan texted big weather coming or something about a delay.
Oh,
and
thanks,
I knew
Mom.
I knew there was a yeah.
I'm fine.
I knew there was a delay, and so when I checked it, I saw that the flight had been canceled like within a minute. I just got really lucky timing wise.
Yeah, we both hopped on there. Just got our first class seats moved to the next flight, and it was all great. Now the guy,
well, real quick, they changed my seat number and they gave me row 36, but I was group 1, which was a very strange experience because I was like one of the first people on the plane, but I was in the back.
Straight
They're
to
like,
the
what
back.
are you doing back here? Like, no one's ever had this designation. It was very strange.
that's the way it should be.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's so
Group
they say.
1
So
should
they
be
say.
the very last people, and I think we would. So if I save 10 minutes per flight across the board of all the flights, like, would I be a national hero?
Well,
Like,
you would,
I could solve air traffic congestion.
yeah, you'd
I've
have to
done it.
do it in a way that doesn't hit revenue. But, like, if you could do it in a way
I'm helping revenue
right,
because I'm
keeps it
making
the
more
same-
flights.
Maybe we don't make too many more. We just keep the comfort level.
Flights
but in
are
any
on
case,
time.
somebody's going to send it to us. Aren't you supposed to do it to the wings?
Yeah, the windows first.
I think that's the way. If you were really gonna do it the right way, and you would deplane in reverse.
Okay. Well, and people don't listen,
But back
so they
to front
wouldn't do
still,
it.
though, you're right.
It's kind of like when we're landing and they're saying, "Hey, could you let some people up front? They've got connecting. We had been delayed all day, so it made real sense. These people on connecting flights are going to be sprinting through the airport when they land in Phoenix. So please remain seated upon landing." The second you land, it's like everyone pops up and getting their stuff out. And did anybody listen? Am I just the only good person in the world? Because I'm just sitting there like a good little boy.
I'm with you.
With
If
my
they built the
hands
whole
folded.
thing out of Dan and Jake,
I mean, that's the problem with the world, isn't it? There's not enough. So I am a dirtbag. I don't fly first class. They know that I shouldn't be there. And the guy next to me knew I shouldn't be there. And he belonged. Like, the second she comes over to offer us drinks and, like, what, chips or whatever, like 3 different kind of chips. And you're like, whoa, not just peanuts. Like, I'll take the skinny pop. Yes.
business.
Yeah, she had to restock after she left it with me.
When I ordered a water, she brought it in a glass.
Freaking
It's not a plastic
Beverly
cup.
Hillbillies.
I can't believe it's a glass of water. This is amazing. And the guy, like, quickly, Woodford Neat.
Oh,
like
yeah.
he's got it all. Like, anybody that's ordering like that has been there before. And then before she's bringing the food, I want to get prepped. So I'm trying to figure out how to get, the tray isn't in front of the seat. And it's like in the thing, he reached over and helped me.
Oh.
He reached over and helped me get my tray out of the seat handle. So he knew. He knew I didn't belong there. Just quickly then, I won't. We're not going to play any audio now, but just to know. So now we land. We have to get an Uber. And I pick an Uber XL because we got Dan, Jake, and Blake, and we got luggage. So I need something a little bigger, and we're not small people. And then we're waiting like 10 minutes. We're looking over at 2 yellow taxis parked, like hoping that somebody will walk over to them. And then we're like, gosh, if we cancel Uber now, they're probably going to charge us. Let's just wait. Let's exercise patience. This is a trip of Zen. Let's do this.
However, as a footnote in the trip of Zen, in my utopian society, you get to press a button and see how much of Uber's profit is just from them getting people to cancel or not. Like, that shouldn't be something you have to worry about. But they know they can F you there.
Yeah.
Like, they know that at the airport it's a lot of confusion. If you cancel it, they're charging you $20. That's probably half their profit margin.
So we're waiting
just
like
screwing people
10
on
minutes,
that.
and then it pops up on the screen. It says, sorry, we're so long. If you switch to Uber XL Priority, it will be an extra $7, but you can get a quicker. This is after 10 minutes, so I'm like, yes, $7 more. This is like at the vet. They upgraded me or upsold me. So now they assign us a car. A car comes and picks us up. It is a Toyota Prius, which I feel like is the opposite of XL.
Yeah, we went the other way.
The front seat was full of crap and junk, and she nicely, though, said, I'll just sweep all this off the front seat. She let Blake sit in the front. Then it was about a half-hour drive. It was a 20-minute drive if you looked at the map. Mm-hmm. But she missed like 3 turns. She just was incessantly talking.
We weren't helping.
No.
We were on.
Oh, no. We were egging her on. I mean, early on, she was...
Next weekend. And I'm going to Detroit.
To stay on East
Ask me why.
Boulevard.
Why are you going to Detroit?
To a pimp and hoe party.
Where?
He's like, where?
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
We've got a lot more. But, yeah, she was going to a pimp and hoe party in Detroit. Did that lead her to telling us about her entire life story? Because she loved, if you heard that phrase in there, was ask me why.
Yeah.
She wanted
Doesn't
us to,
leave you a lot of options.
right. And we still got a lot of time. Anyway, so that was the drive with her.
Also, she was a left lane driver that did the speed limit. That made me very nervous.
People are zipping around us.
Yeah, cutting her off.
But okay, I was telling Blake this at dinner last night. Dinner with Clayton's mom. Lovely. By the way, a lovely dinner. It was great.
Stepdad was giving you the side eye.
Was he upset that I was, we were just conversating? We're just,
I thought it was weird you kept cheersing her.
we're just... Wait, what were we just talking about? What was I telling you last
The
night?
Uber driver.
Oh, yeah. Just the, it gave me a mindset into, so Blake and I drive the same, right? If we're in the left lane, somebody's slow.
Set the
I'm
pace.
very mad. I don't think I do it anymore, but I have in the past driven a little too close to that car. You know, it's you're trying to send them a message, and then you zip by them once they move over, if they ever do. I'm very upset about these. Like, why are they doing this? They're intentionally slowing me down. I'm trying to get to the station 30 seconds before Jake does. She was oblivious to it all.
Yeah. Now
She's
you
just
know.
talking. Right. She wasn't sitting there with any intention. She just thinks that this is the way the world is, that people drive exactly 55 miles an hour in the far left lane. And people are mad, zipping by her, cutting her real close as they come in front of her. But she didn't even notice that. There was nothing out of the ordinary for her because she was telling the great story about her family and how she left her husband because of his physical abuse. So we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
And, and I'll just make one more note about our just where we got to once we got to the Airbnb. Blake set up his video game. What did you bring?
I brought my Xbox.
And it seems like, much to the chagrin of other people in the house, he brought one controller. And so now people are sitting there watching him play Madden.
Yeah.
And, like, TC is itching. You
Yeah.
could tell, like, they want to play him.
Yeah.
And what kind of a person?
I thought we'd put on like the Olympics or some sports or some news or something. And he also has a weird setup that we almost need a photo to illustrate. But there's the TV in front of the couch.
This is the living room.
In the living room, there's like the two sectionals, I guess, but he has another like recliner closer to the TV in between the couch and
He
the
pulled
TV.
exactly in front of
He's
the
just
TV.
blocking the line of sight to the TV. So if one controller didn't really sell it for you, he's just got the living room to himself.
So instead of watching the Olympics or whatever, Clayton will go in there at night and just watch Blake play football.
I thought we all had a great time watching me play. But yeah, I took the chair and I thought, well, I need to put my feet up, so let me put the futon here, and yeah, I'm straight on the TV. I forgot TC was coming, and he's Madden guy.
But after that,
but we have plans to go to GameStop later.
I moved from that nice seating area to our lounge area outside, just for a little brief respite and recreation. We have a little water. No, there's one
so sad,
like rusted, busted table from like Garden Ridge type era.
Man, call back.
And no chairs. It's the weirdest setup ever.
And there's pigeon shit everywhere.
It's extremely close to where we're working. But I feel like Dan got spooked by the Denver church. And now he's worried. But
I don't think our place is great. It's pretty good, though.
There's just nowhere to sit.
Yeah. I mean, beds are important. Everybody's got a very nice bed, though.
Everybody does have a bed.
And I did the proximity. We are literally 5 minutes away. Everything else was like 25 or 30-minute drive, and I thought, well, that'll be a beating.
I think you did the right thing.
And here we are at American Family Fields. Part of today's show is going to be brought to us by Trident Access Services. Insulated garage doors is one thing they can do. Then you could just sleep in your garage.
There's a lot of houses in the neighborhood we're staying in out here that are nice houses, but legit just trash garage doors and gates. Like if they were to replace their garage doors and gates, it'd be a massive upgrade on the house.
It's like hanging a new piece of art on your garage. No, that's not one of their copy points.
It could be, though.
Yeah.
TXTrident.com, 817-512-1212.
Quiet your garage door down. Sorry.
Shh.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
It has really my dogs don't even wake up when I come in anymore.
See if Jeremy will do a garage door that's just two eyelids that you walk up to and put your fingers over.
Oh, you could
quietly tell them.
You could sneak out and go party behind your family's back. And you can get back in. No one will know because of Trident Access Services.
Yeah, that sounds like your life sucks. You have to hide that?
No, dude, it's fun. Look,
well, if you're in that spot,
they're not there to judge you.
That's true.
They're not there.
They're there to give you a tune-up for $39.99 and check all your ball bearings and the belt drive. Get it running smooth and quietly.
Did you mention the 10% discount?
For Dumb Zone listeners, txtrident.com, 817-512-1212. I don't know. I kind of want to talk about the house a little bit more. Is that okay?
It's your show.
Okay. It's interesting. TC brought it up, and TC's not here, but because of the temperature, all of the houses, the windows are small, right? Like it's a common thing with like the southwesty construction, but it also kind of makes all the houses feel like halfway houses. Like in our neighborhood, it's all concrete, or looks concrete, and it's like the neighborhoods are surrounded by concrete out to the road, you know? Mm-hmm. So it feels like you're in a little cinder block. There's something to it that's a little different. A lot of rock. It's just a lot of rock everywhere.
Well, what'd you say it's called? I always thought it was called xeriscaping.
I think there's an I in it. I think it's Xeriscape.
What?
Look it up. See if you can get.
Do we have a loose handheld
to say
mic?
the name?
Yeah.
Hand it to Matt, just because he used to live out here too, and I have a Matt comment.
We went on Saturday night. Once we did get in, we went to a stand-up show in downtown Phoenix. Myself, Clayton, and TC. There's a venue I've been to before. It's in a little area that kind of reminds me of the Star in Frisco. It's just there's a bunch of kind of D-baggy bars and restaurants and comedy spot down there. And we went to go see Dave Attell, who is he's canon. He's legendary. He had the show Insomniac on Comedy Central when I was growing up. A lot of Dave Attell knockoffs out there, but he's kind of one of the original, like that 90s caustic from the Marin scene and all that. But he's still out there doing it, and he can barely move. It's like you wouldn't want to watch him walk.
So he's old?
Yeah.
Real old?
But when he's time to go, he goes, and it's awesome.
Okay.
But we had a little window into the local. I always like to. I like what jokes land here locally, and I'll tell you one. There's the guy who was the host. I guess is also a doctor, and does stand-up comedy part-time. And he's the host at the Stand Up Live in downtown Phoenix. And he had a couple jokes about people that go missing hiking, which is apparently enough of a thing here to where he said his basic premise was, I've lived here about 10 years, and you know that you live here when you see stories about two people that went hiking and maybe didn't bring water or enough, like the proper communication, and now they're missing, and you just don't give a shit. Because there's 100 of these people a year. They should have had water. They should have had communication. And the crowd went nuts.
Oh, okay.
Crowd goes crazy. I'm like, yeah, tired of these people.
It must be on the local news all the time. Then.
All the time.
Yeah.
Like the sort of thing that
and it's because
you're not going to get unless
Matt.
you go to a comedy club.
You went hiking the other day, right?
Yes, I did.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Do I got to alert you?
Not anymore.
Well, I'm saying people not from here
Yeah.
are flying in. Oh, cool. Do some hiking today. They don't bring all their stuff. They end up on the news. The locals don't feel sorry for you.
That's probably a lot of what it is people from out of town.
Why'd you go at 6 in the morning?
I tried to beat the crowd, but I didn't really beat the crowd. The crowd beat me.
This is where again?
Camelback Mountain, Scottsdale.
There's like a
It's a popular place.
like a 5K.
It's
starting
shorter than
line?
that. It's about a mile.
No, I meant just the amount of people.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
all had a bib.
Yeah. Yeah. And half of us had water.
So it was dressed like Bluey.
It was freezing too. It was 51 degrees when he woke.
Yeah, it was about 50.
I had him drop me off at. I did a hike back from 7-Eleven.
Yeah?
With
How
two
was that?
coffees
Pretty
in my
scenic?
hand. Yeah, yeah.
Right there at the trailhead.
I walked by all the cinder block fences. It was great.
I walked to the Quick Trip. That's I like our little neighborhood there. How was the hike?
It was good. It's
You said it was crowded?
It's crowded, and it's a little more than just a hike. It's not really on a trail. You're basically rock scrambling, probably 3/4 of the way. So it's.
I'd like to check it out.
Oh,
Challenging.
I have
bum wing.
a little neighborhood comment. This will relate to Community Mechanical, one of our fine sponsors. What is their website? CommunityDFW.com, right?
Correct.
Travis is the guy out there. We'll hook you up. They hooked up Brandon Aubrey. They have that preventative maintenance thing. They really solved some issues for me that had happened in our attic, and we never got it looked at. And then they'll come out twice a year. Or every 6 months. You pick
It's up
which
to you,
one you
really.
want. Yeah.
Have it your way with
Sign up for
Community
that.
Mechanical. It's what they say.
Preventative maintenance. What's their phone number if you want to text Travis? He'll answer you right away.
469-667-7290. 469-667-7290. I've seen him answer that with his pants off.
Ask this to him. Well, that's odd. But ask him. Somebody text Travis for us right now. What was 46? Whatever the number Jake just said. Rewind 15 seconds. And ask him why in Arizona do they have HVAC units on the top of the house and not to the side of the house? Does
that a
anybody
thing?
here know that? Did you note that?
No.
I looked it up.
Oh, you did?
It doesn't make sense, but it says that it's to escape excessive heat on the ground. Seems like there would be excessive heat in the direct sunlight on the roof.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't really know how anything works.
The earth holds a
But-
lot of heat, right?
It could be from the Earth's center.
From the
I don't know.
core.
I don't know. Core.
We did
Thank you, Community Mechanic.
at the comedy show witness. I forgot it was Valentine's weekend. And while I wouldn't say that that's like a huge date idea, Dave Attell, it wasn't like it was a hip comic. There were definitely some couples there. And very close to the stage, we had white man, black woman date.
Mm-hmm.
And she, maybe both, but she was super hammered.
So it's just ripe to be picked on by the comedian?
Yeah. And they were sitting next to the stage. And they were loud. And it was really, really weird, dude. Like, borderline, it'll be what I remember about the show, kind of. Like, I was thinking back, like, why did I not enjoy that more? And it was fine. It was because every 15 minutes they had to stop and address these people. Like, they should have removed them. But the lady would kind of, the comic would do just enough to engage with them to where it's like, do they want them here? Because they're kind of having fun with them. And then they would get off of them, and the lady would just keep talking. She would get up and walk out. She would come back. And she was right in front of us, which was interesting. But also right in front of us, never seen this before, which is weird because I do have a blind friend. But there was a guy watching the show who was blind. But they had him set right next to the stage, pretty close right next to the stage. He was right next to the couple I just mentioned. But they had him facing away from the stage.
No way.
I swear to God. I swear to God. TC could tell you later when he gets here.
Why don't they give him the last row?
Yeah, sit in the back.
He was sitting next to the stage. Like, if the comedian is looking out at the crowd, this guy was directly to his right in those seats where, you know, there's a couple, except they didn't have him facing the comedian of the stage. They had him facing back. And at first, he was a big boy, and he was like pounding food and drink, and I was transfixed on him.
Yeah, I would be too.
He was like, and I don't know that being blind makes you be so extra, but he was super extra. And he was like laughing loud enough to where the comedians would notice him. And one time the guy said like, "Oh, I guess you're just not even going to look over here? That's not weird." But then the guy kind of froze, and there was a table full of bros next to us, and they were just watching the blind guy. I could tell the whole time.
Yeah.
It was wild. It was, I don't know why you put him there, but he enhanced the show for me.
For this, right?
And he knew when to laugh, too. Like, I always look out for people that I think are smart comedy people. No, what I mean is like
not developmentally disabled.
No, but I guess what I
deaf.
mean is I don't know if you do this
Like
as like a snob, but I can tell when people are like, I think the guy goes to a lot of comedy shows. Like I could tell he was someone who knew like.
But because
beats.
he's blind, isn't his sense of when to laugh even heightened?
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I think all of his senses.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just hard all the time. Yeah, he's just at any sense. He's just. No, he was cool. He was a fun comedy fan.
Matt and I asked Clayton his takeaway from the comedy show, and he said for like the first 30 minutes of the show, he just watched this blind guy eat chocolate cake.
Yeah, the guy was ordering food like a medieval king. I'm serious, dude. He ordered like just bowls and bowls of food. And I didn't think we'd go down this road, but he was pouring his own drink. Like he had them bring him a pitcher of cola or whatever he was drinking, because I was watching him every time. High wire, dude. But he would move his cup over and pick an entire pitcher of cola up and dump his drink. Yeah, it was, dude.
Was he super blind though? Not like Josh?
He seemed really blind.
Okay, like blind from birth type blind?
Yeah. But again, he was like a king. He was like the jester entertained me.
That's a good force field.
Yeah.
Blind people have it so lucky. They get to park anywhere they want.
A lot of supplement companies out here.
A lot of homeless out here.
You get that vibe for real? I haven't noticed. I guess it's
Dude.
because it's spread out. As we were talking about it on the way up here. I haven't noticed really.
I think it's been excessive.
Wasn't your question yesterday? Did they walk here? Like,
yeah, did they flock?
it's warm?
Like, yeah.
Well, people always say that about the western portion of the country for sure.
I think I found out that young me was right when I grew up in Cleveland, and we would see homeless people in Cleveland or whatever. I'd be like, why would they? Like, I wanted to leave, and my dream was to live in Arizona because of spring training being here. Seriously, and name my dog Tucson because that's where the Indians used to train. And then subsequently the Cleveland baseball team as well. Oh, thanks. What were we just talking about? Blind people? Never
Blind
mind.
people.
Keep going.
Homeless.
Homeless out
Oh,
here.
the homeless. Yeah, I used to say, why wouldn't they just start walking? They don't have a home, they don't have a job. They don't do anything. Like, what if they just walked?
Yeah, you're sorting the
West.
lazy ones. If you're in Ohio, you're a lazy.
And we had just learned like about the North Star or something like that. Okay, you figure out where West is. Go.
Yeah, sure.
That way. Just keep going. And then you hit the ocean and you're like, all right, here I am.
Yeah, I really haven't noticed it that much, but I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I thought I saw way more than I expected.
3 different places that I Googled just driving by were supplement companies. I feel like Phoenix, Arizona is the home of probably a lot of influencers. Maybe that's more like Scottsdale, but I feel like it's a beautiful pyramid scheme.
Do we have
a lot of houses that look like Walt and Jesse could live there?
Yeah,
yeah.
Dan said that.
Very-
Giving
I
Breaking
love
Bad.
Does Clayton have a mic or no? What do we do with
We
that?
can run it to Matt.
As far as because you guys drove across country. And you know what? I'm happy you guys are here.
But
Little something inside me said,
how about a little accident?
what if they were able to call 214-333-3333, you know. Now, would we still have been able to set up the audio or no? We wouldn't have. We would just be here, Blake?
Oh, there's a micro center right down the street.
Yeah, we
We could have figured it out.
figured it out.
Had they died, would we have still done the show?
I mean, the show must go on.
Would you want? What would you? Can you put it on record now? What would you want? You
Yeah.
would want us to do the show?
Oh, 100%.
Let me tell you what we would have done. We would have asked the Frankels.
I would have still wanted you to go to dinner with my mom.
Oh, I would have done that for sure.
Yeah, I would have comforted your mom in her time of grieving. 214.
Right, I wouldn't have told her. I wouldn't have told her for a while. I'd save it.
When
Then
would you
I'd
tell her?
I'd want to see her cry. Yeah. Anyway,
Mean.
that's not mean. You'll
He's
get
comforting
it.
her.
You'll get it someday. So, yes, you call the Frankels.
They have experts.
A partner will get on the phone with you. You're not going to just talk to anybody like they're Blake. So it's Frankel and Frankel, personal injury attorneys. If you need to fight those big, mean insurance companies, they know all the tricks. Thank you, Frankel and Frankel. And so let's see what Clayton's got from his weekend. Then we'll get to some sports in a few minutes.
So we left Dan's house, and very quick after that, TC had the camera out. And if you've seen the promo that we put out for the drive out,
Very cool video on Twitter.
yeah,
On
he
the Dumb Zone handle.
he was shooting stuff pretty much from the jump. Some Matt driving. We got to I got to take Matt and TC to my homeland, to Abilene, Texas. Swung through there, stopped at an Allsups and a Walmart to pick up some gear. The faces. I wish I could have taken pictures of the faces of people as TC's following me, a large man with a camera, into a Allsups in the middle of Abilene, Texas.
What's Allsups?
It's a gas station.
It's the
famous
7-Eleven
for-
of the West.
Yeah, famous for fried burritos.
Yes. Chuck Wagon special. It's just the looks we're getting from people. Had an amazing interaction with a Mexican gentleman and a black lady as they were walking out of the Allsups. The gentleman turns to the lady and just says, "Are you from Africa?"
The prior context between them, or what are we?
None. Strangers.
Interesting.
And they have a whole conversation as we're trying to
Was she?
No,
Okay.
yeah,
I believe Jake has claimed that he could tell an African black person from an African American
I stand by that claim.
just on visual.
And,
But,
and we discussed, could you tell a Phoenix Mexican from a Dallas Mexican?
I
That's right.
100%
Said
can.
regional. Yeah.
100%. Now that I've been to Colorado recently too, I have a
Okay.
good feel for my people and different regions for sure. But yeah, TC, I don't know what value there is to it, but I guess there's something to having a friend who doesn't care at all what he just said. If people are looking at us, I've been a lot of places with TC. He's never concerned if people are looking at you.
Or where he parks his car.
Yeah.
stopped for dinner at a local restaurant that I used to shoot commercials for when I was out there working. Skeet's Texas Grill.
To catch a predator guy.
All right.
Rolled
been
into
skeeted.
rolled into Odessa about 9:30, and
Saw Booby Miles.
I think he's dead.
I think he is dead.
By the way,
You went to his final resting place.
did we look up Bud
diabetes.
Bud who?
Selig? He's dead, right?
No,
How's Bud?
he's very much alive.
Okay.
Oh, oops.
Excellent. His daughter run the team still?
No,
They're out of the game?
they're out of the game.
They sold
But
it?
we do have a Bud Selig exhibit.
I
at the
saw
stadium.
a sign out there.
Nice.
Former commissioner. A great man. Did some good things for the game.
At the Odessa hotel, we ran into one of the strangest things. Eastern European lady working the front desk, and we all just kind of were like, once we got back together, we're just like, how does that end up in Odessa? Like, how?
Oh, no, that's like a family thing, isn't it? Like some sort of like they come in and they set up and
Isn't that where RG3 met his wife? Odessa?
She was prime for Blake to rescue.
Man.
A common theme on these trips is, we stop at a gas station and
I've seen plenty that I could take her away from all of this.
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's right.
You think she would nag you? Care about where your friend parked?
She'd just be happy to have
Oh my
a
God.
roof over her
Yes.
head.
yeah, she got out
That's
of
what I need.
war-torn Eastern Europe, and then now she's in Texas.
Would you make her stop smoking?
No.
I love it. Blowing in my face.
Just who she is.
Stopped at a Whataburger, obviously.
He's just listing all the places.
Yeah,
they
what
ate.
are we doing here?
Yeah,
Well,
it's just
tell me
like
to
a-
stop, and I'll stop.
I got a few
Well, that's not
things.
really. Go
We're just
ahead.
Hit the
for-
next sponsor, and let's go.
Okay.
I got a few things. So I got to the airport about the same time as Dan, so we walk in together, and we both have the TSA pre-check, which is amazing. Jake does not, and he was
I actually do. So I don't know why it didn't. Because I didn't book this flight. You guys didn't either, right? He booked it for us.
yeah, it was all through him. But
I have-
you got to give him your
Your AA
number.
I did.
advantage number or whatever.
okay.
I have pre.
Oh, your
but maybe it's just not on
K.
your
T-
known traveler number.
Yeah,
KTM.
known traveler. Yeah. So anyway, so you didn't go to the pre-check line, and I think they do this on purpose because regular boarding makes you do the snake back and forth through the security line. And so me and Dan just walk straight up to the guy, and then we look back, and there's Jake just snaking back and forth with no one in front of him.
It's an embarrassing feeling. That's the
Sure.
way you got to look at it. Look at this, man. I
Look at
turned
this guy.
positive steps.
And then, why did you get swabbed? Did they tell you?
Because of the
plate?
Oh yeah, dude, that was a whole thing. And I never really thought about it until they were really putting the screws to it. No pun intended. But you could definitely smuggle something in this. Like this is loose. I could fit something in here.
Okay.
But they wiped it down, and I was telling Dan the funniest thing is the guy's like, "Is it metal?" He said, "Is there metal in it?" I said, "The whole thing. There's a plate, the whole thing in here." And he goes, "All right, I gotta wand it." I go, "Well, it's metal." And he goes,
Right.
"I know, but I have to wand it, and it has to go off 4 times before the supervisor can come over, and then he
What?
can take a look at it." And I go, "All right, well."
Just so much red
beep,
tape in the whole
beep,
world.
beep, beep. He's like, "Supervisor." He comes over and they're like, "What do we got?" And I'm like, "Well, it's metal, all the way, all the way." And then they kind of both stared at it and said, "I'm fine with it."
Do a little nodding.
Yeah, they nodded at it, and then I pulled out the anthrax that I had.
Yeah. Right. So I got seat 1F. I was on the very first row.
Dude, it's too. You know what I felt like? I felt like I don't know, like a serial killer. Or like a convicted murderer who knows I didn't do it, and you guys are the witnesses, and you placed me there, but you feel bad about it. I get on the plane, I'm staring at both these MF. Neither one of them will look at me in the face. Neither one of them.
It was your fault.
To the back, Smurf.
I didn't. I'm not blaming
Who
anyone.
texted you right away?
I'm not blaming anyone. I just wanted to at least make eye contact, and both of you
No.
were looking at
No,
your
I
feet.
don't want to look at you.
I don't want to look at
All of a sudden,
I don't want to look at Coach.
sons of bitches, man.
just sprawled out, and I
wish they had a different entrance. They could just go in the middle of the plane so we wouldn't have to see them.
I kept looking back because I wanted her to close the drape.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see them.
And then I was getting mad if somebody from back there would walk up and use our bathroom.
Yeah, dude.
Like, hey,
go to the back.
You got your own bathroom.
So I would happily trade where I sat on the plane for the Cowboys charter. Because the Cowboys charter is cool because you get the food, you get the snacks, the food, the ice cream. But
so we're turning this into complaining about the Cowboys charter now?
Well, I didn't know.
Compared to regular first class?
I would take the room. The room is undefeated. Just sprawling, legs out. It was great. I would take that
Like
over
how
the,
much of
the
what you
scrunch
think
steak.
of air travel would just be totally different if you had twice as much space?
It would not be an inconvenience.
Like at all. Like it would just feel like I'm just getting getting in the back of a car or something.
So either that or if you were 4'5", you'd think that was great, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I get the window, I do pretty good about I'll hug the window. I'll lean on the window. Because I know if I'm sitting in the aisle, I'm getting bumped by the cart and by people walking. And so it's just, I don't know, I would happily sit in that over the food. The guy next to me, whenever the very nice flight attendant asked us what we wanted to drink, he asked, "What do you have?"
Boy, now you got to list everything they got?
Yeah, and she was a little put off, but that let me know that I had another guy who was not supposed to be there like me.
Oh, yeah. He thought they were possibly going to say melted gold.
I don't know, but when she sat the bag of snacks down and left. So it was between this guy and me, and he took one bag of Skinny Pop. And I was like, buddy, I'm used to Coach. So I took 2 corn nuggets, 2 Skinny Pops, 1 chickpea snack, and I'm just hiding them all to my right.
Fantastic, yeah.
And so then after I get done, and I try to move the bags around to make it not look like I took half of them. So I sit back, and then he kind of gave me the side eye, and then he took 2 more bags, and he hit them.
It's like, oh, you're allowed to take more?
Yeah, so I was a bad influence.
Societal pressure.
Yeah. So that was amazing. And then our day yesterday was awesome. Like, we got a grocery store run. We went to Ross, and it got me thinking that after one day away from my wife and kids, I feel so much more healthy mentally.
Just free.
And it got me thinking, back in the 80s or whatever, if a receiver's going over the middle, you could just destroy him. Michael Jordan would play 82 games out of 82. Now, athletes, we take care of ourselves, and we also believe in load management. I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking for a day off every 2 weeks for load management.
Think of it. Also, they say that the athletes today are much better, right?
They
They're much better. They're much better conditioned to perform and do their jobs.
Right.
So we need father load management.
And now we're doing more than ever. We're putting the kids down. We're doing the dishes and the laundry.
Right.
Our dads didn't have to do this bullshit.
What about some mental?
Yeah, we're restraining ourselves from hitting them.
Right.
You used to be able to do that.
I know.
As a little bit of let some steam off.
So I want us to grow just like
We don't cheat on them so openly anymore.
Right.
Free agency.
We kind of keep it behind the scenes.
I just want a day off every now and then.
Yeah, that's good. We should sell that. Load management. Get it?
And who does that remind you of?
It is crazy, though. That's how Dan is all the time, though.
I know, but I don't want to go that far. I still want to play.
I just mean like he's just chill. Like as far as I see it whenever I'm out here with him, he has a little bit less intentionality, perhaps, than maybe like I do. But it's because I'm used to somebody always being like, you need to be here. You need to leave there and get here.
I know,
leave there and get here.
I felt bad for you yesterday because you were just itching to work. And I just wanted you to chill.
I did.
I got to be doing. And then he came out of his room after a 3-hour nap, a siesta. He's like, I feel bad. I've been doing some email, and I've been like,
no.
It doesn't matter, dude. Enjoy yourself.
I did.
Just relax a little bit.
You don't have to justify to us,
right?
If you aren't doing anything for a little while.
It's cool, man. We were all collectively happy that you slept for so long.
That ruled.
But since you did say, I was thinking this all reminds me of floors.
Yeah.
Because it sucks being in that Airbnb. I would love to have Flooring Direct DFW show up to them.
They could use the
and
work.
fix them floors. But they could show up to you. You're the beneficiary because it's Flooring Direct DFW, very local. Dan Ratcliffe is my man out there. Known him for a long time. And they will bring the store to you. They bring little tiny floors to you, little samples.
That makes a lot more sense than if they brought little tiny stores.
Right.
Like models of little tiny showrooms.
No, they will bring like a little tiny store, shrink you down, and then you can walk right into it. That's kind of like what they're doing in essence.
By bringing the little floor.
Yeah, by bringing the little floor, and then you can flip through. You're choosing your floor. They do have a showroom in DFW, but they'll bring that showroom to you. It's Flooring Direct.
DFW.com/dumbzone.
Nice.
They've got all sorts of financing deals for you right now. So hit them up. Have them bring up the flooring out to you. Flooring Direct, DFW.com/DZ apparently works also. /DZ.
Look at that. Just within this
9456.
last 30 seconds, they have made it easier for you. They're trying to save you so much time.
That's so direct.
You don't have to go to the warehouse. You've now saved time with all those letters and buttons and syllables.
Yeah, they should let us flip that Airbnb. I looked up the price.
Would you say like $400,000?
$450,000.
It's not a great neighborhood.
No, it's not a great neighborhood, and it's not a great house, but it was recently redone to just like factory reset.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
But they didn't do anything to it.
Yeah. You get first class on the way out here? What do you get?
I did pretty good. Yeah. I did realize last year I have the option when I go to road series to travel with the team or just beat them out there. I won't be just meeting them out there anymore after being on the team flight during the playoffs.
You had not done the team flight until the playoffs?
Not here.
Okay.
Yeah. So that worked out well.
Team flights are great.
Hey,
aren't
want
they?
a steak? Here you go. Sure.
It's
but yeah,
midnight. Yeah. So
right. You just got swept by the Dodgers, but still.
look, that's not our
I'm
fault.
trying to recover.
Have a
We're the
snack.
smallest market in Major League Baseball.
what
How
I'm
are
saying.
we supposed to compete against this?
Took the words out of my mouth.
That's right. All right, let's do a little sports, shall we?
From the wonderful world of sports, radio sports, scoreboard.
Steve Berline just
yeah, I like
texted
that.
me, "Hey, we're going to Brazil." It was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That
Good
is
for him.
leading off our sports today.
He sent me an article from February 5th.
Steve Berline learns that the Cowboys are
Yeah,
going to
Steve.
Brazil, and why don't you send him a thumbs down because you hate the idea of going to Brazil? You gonna tell Steve that?
I'll tell him it's a long flight.
Have you pick him up?
Guys,
What?
we've lost
Uh-oh.
Robert Duvall. That feels bigger than the basis for ZZ Top.
I'll tell you what. I'll be honest. If today's birthdays had Robert Duvall on it, I would have said he would have been today's still alive.
In general,
Did you know he was?
In general, I would have given you the public at large probably thought he was dead. I feel like recently I looked him up.
Okay.
Damn.
What's standing out for you here? Why I didn't know that this would affect you so much.
It was a big. I mean, Lonesome Dove was on a lot at our house. Probably as much as any other John Wayne movie. It was the only like non J-Dub movie.
I've never seen Lonesome Dove.
You've read the book?
Read it.
Yeah, I figured you'd read the book.
Great book.
Damn. 95. I feel like if you're rich, 90's your goal.
Well, what does that make 100 to be my goal? That's bad.
No, I just think like it's obviously a lower percentage, but it's possible.
Do you think you have a better chance of getting to 95 if you are rich?
Yeah, of course. I think every year every dollar probably increases, right?
Yeah, you're getting the tests.
Yeah.
Who's the big actor that just died?
Robert Duvall.
No, the other one. Like last week, there was a GoFundMe for his family.
James Vanderbeek.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Have you seen that blown up, kind of?
You told me a little bit about it, but then I saw his $4 million Austin home. Like,
Right.
I know you guys were...
They have like 3 homes.
Yeah, like a ranch.
Yes, and then Hollywood people are making big donations too, and they're also saying that he didn't fight his cancer in traditional ways, that he spent tons of money on
He jobsed it?
snake oil and Steve Jobsing it. Yeah, Steve Jobs I think tried to will it away
Oh.
because that's how he could get people to work harder for him, by just telling them that they would. And I think he just told that cancer it's not going to affect him, and then it did.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt when they told me that I wasn't going to have that U2 album. And they were like, you can just tell it to go away. And I did, and it didn't. So I know exactly how he felt. That's tricky. On one hand, dying is cool because it's off your plate. But it is tricky. You're opening yourself up for scrutiny when you ask for money from people. Like if you had just decided to spend all your money fighting your cancer in a weird way that was not cost effective, so be it. But if then after the fact you decide you want people to give you money, you're going to be open to a certain level of criticism there, and people might not want to give.
It's just fun online stuff.
Well, it's fun online stuff, except they're actually, he raised $5 million.
What?
Wow.
In one place.
That's what they're up to. So the NBA All-Star Game was this weekend, All-Star Weekend. And, I wanted to watch the entire All-Star Game, but then Clayton's mom wanted to go have dinner. So I was like, okay, let's go have dinner instead. It was a fantastic dinner. But by all accounts, I think people are saying the All-Star Game is as back as it's been in some years.
So they went with it's the round robin.
They had a 4-team thing, and apparently they kind of split it up with it was the USA versus the world, and then within that subset, they would kind of go olds versus youngs. And I think they're saying, like, by splitting that up, so now you do have some kind of a USA pride, and you have European pride playing against each other. But then you got the olds who don't want to be shown up by the youngs. We're not ready to hand this mantle off just yet. And the youngs are going to play a little hard, and Wemby's going to actually give some effort. And I guess at least portions of the games were pretty competitive.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've seen from it is just that actually brought about some level of defense. But I still think the idea of having it is foolish. People brought up to us over the weekend, it's actually just kind of a holiday. Like we were like bringing up, why do you even have this? What is the point of this? Trying to fix something that, as you always say, if you could start again at zero, would you have this? And
that's interesting.
You probably wouldn't.
Yeah,
because you
can always
see everything all the time and all the players.
The point of All-Star games, yes, from probably baseball was the first one, right?
Yeah.
And there was just never a time you could to actually turn on the TV and see all of those players that you've heard of.
Yeah.
Was probably incredible.
And now you don't need that. So if you could, you would probably start over. And I don't know the degree to which this is a real thing. I mean, obviously you hear about it, the travel, like you just hear it called like the Black Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But I don't know that that's a big enough deal. I mean, if you gave the players a break, right, wouldn't just naturally there would be some sort of all the players would go to this place or that place or, I think sports need a mid-season break. Hell, they could probably get more of them.
Do you think they'd rather have a mid-season break or never play back-to-backs? Like, could you somehow...
That's a great question. Or, like, what if you put on the table also moving the schedule a little bit, right? Like, I don't think they should play as far into the summer as they do. Our plan
despite
to
the fact
move hockey, basketball... everything.
Yeah, we used to want to make it more into the summer, didn't we?
Well,
Like
one
have
of
it
them needs
start-
to go later into the summer. One of them needs to be earlier. I guess it could be hockey could go earlier. So basketball would play later into the summer, but they wouldn't start until Christmas.
That's what we've Well, and we've been told that's not going to happen. So
Well, right, but it's somewhere. I mean, the NBA. I know it's popular, but it's not the NFL. At some point, that you would think they would lose on some of these concessions. But to the point that it looks like it makes people care about I thought one thing that was interesting that I saw over the weekend was the debate about Jokic. Because I guess just the fact, his whole bit is he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
yeah,
And it's appealing because he's
like he just wanted to get back to his horses instead of going to the championship parade. Remember?
Yeah. And he played the first 5 minutes of last night's game, missed a shot, clearly had no intentions of being out there. And I don't know if this is like a nationality or race thing, but it's like the idea that his bit that people are like, that's so cute, is that he doesn't care. But the American players are often criticized for like their approach to the All-Star game being like, we just don't care about this. And it's not thought of as like cute. But again, maybe it's just the guy's got a bunch of rings too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
everything he does is virtually unassailable, and I don't think people are talking about LeBron. It's more probably the second-tier level of players.
people are talking LeBron because they were asking him about Israel.
Oh, my God, I saw that.
What are we doing?
That was
Why?
real?
Yeah.
I believe so.
That was not real.
Not at all.
It was
good.
edited.
All right, good.
So there's a question, you can tell it's like chopped in the middle.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch it. I just saw that people were asking him about Israel, and I just thought that's.
That's the
Do we want that
NBA
or do?
Centel.
Oh, okay.
But he did.
I got ball sacked.
Yeah.
Damn it. I guess
don't
you have to
know.
know about that if you're a digital media.
Yeah.
Totally. I'm always looking at it.
You have to be ready.
I guess, okay.
He did not support a ceasefire, or he did? Like, what? Remember that? San Antonio City
It was,
Council?
what message would you like to send to Israel, and what do you think about, and then he said Denny Avdia, the Israeli basketball player. He said, I've been quoted on Denny already and what I thought about his season. I believe he's an all-star. He's playing exception basketball, and then if I had fans over there, I've never been there. If I have fans there, I hope you've been following my career. This is a real quote.
There's definitely a version to where
But you're right.
it's like
The
worse.
clip- yeah. Okay. Well, because the other news is you're very ripe to get ball sacked, but it's Kevin Durant's burner accounts being fully exposed.
What can you tell me about that? Because I've seen that too.
It's mostly a screenshot just within the Rockets, right, Blake?
Yeah.
And he
Yeah, but
drops a couple.
I've seen like Twitter DMs.
Yeah, some of them are that too, but he like with fans. But he called a teammate the R word. He takes some runs at Devin Booker. It's just him talking trash about his teammates, and it got public, and now he's being asked about it. But this has always kind of been his bit.
Yeah, he doesn't run away from it.
Is it really him then?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I thought that would be ball sack stuff.
No, he's a guy who is not afraid to put things on Twitter. But some of these are DMs, some of them are text. He's blowing people up.
Ripping his teammates.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a Steve Kerr thing?
I couldn't tell if that one was real or
Oh,
not.
okay.
But
About calling out Steph in film.
No, it was about
that he hadn't liked black people since Michael Jordan punched him.
something like that, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But I could not confirm that one.
See, that's the thing about the ball sack. Sometimes they
Yeah.
just get right there, and you're like, I don't know, maybe he said that. He wanted to leave Golden State.
Yeah.
Maybe he hates Steve Kerr. I would believe that. But I also think that if Tom Brady really focused, he could throw the ball right back into the jugs machine and then have it go back, and he just has catch with the jugs machine. What was the other thing? Oh, Adam Silver.
Yeah.
Always taking heat.
Talking format.
Talking tanking. That's a big deal. Have you weighed in on that? Jake Kemp's attempt to eliminate tanking?
No, you can't.
It's the whole, unless you're going to change the entire structure of everything.
I think that's what it is. I think that's it's downstream from the entire setup of American sports. So I don't think
and the
we
weird
really
thing
think
about them trying to do it like the NFL, the difference is that one player can be everything to you. Where in the NFL, a quarterback can, but then you still got to do a lot of work. Like, you could screw that up. You almost can't screw up if you get the next LeBron, Luka, something. You can build around them to at least
you're gonna make money,
make money, and be a competitive team. You could draft Peyton Manning and screw that up, though.
Yeah.
So that's why there's a great incentive to be bad and hope that you get one of those franchise-changing guys. But that is not the audio I bring to you from Adam Silver. He was also talking technology and stuff. And so the tanking question, I think, is more of it's a fun argument to have and hypothetical and all that, but they're going to still try little things. But unless they're willing to change everything they are, like make it a relegation type thing or just make the draft not exist at all.
Free agency would have to work very differently.
What is Haralabob's thing? Free agency full free agency and a hard cap.
Hard cap and auction the draft.
And no max salaries.
Yeah.
Okay, so there would be a max salary because there's a cap.
Yeah, you could
ostensibly there would be a minimum, and your max would be whatever number
if your
that
minimum is 1
times
million.
11.
Yeah, if you want to give prime LeBron all of your cap, go for it.
Yeah.
Then you got to find some ring chasers for Nike to pay.
Well,
there are problems, but I still think there would be promise there in some sort of hypothetical.
See, that's the thing.
Alternative universe.
The other, your Nike and whatnot would get involved, almost demand that you go to one of the bigger markets, and we will then pay you above and beyond, and then there's going to be a lot of complaint. Well, wait, there's no salary cap on that. There should be a Then it'll be like the NIL all over, right? People that would.
Yeah, I mean, how could small market teams compete?
Well, you have to just be smart, and you have to know what you're doing. You have to hire the right people, like in your marketing or digital marketing
it's
department. That's
super important.
One of the most important things you should do. And then you just go ahead and watch division titles stack up. That's the way I do it.
Pennant after pennant.
Anyway, Adam Silver is talking about technology and stuff regarding the way we watch games and everything. And all right.
Many of you had an opportunity to attend our technology summit on Friday, where we had several different panels talking about how technology is impacting sports, predictions on how it will change the coverage of sports and the playing and the analytics around sports in the future. It's the 26th time we've done that. And not surprisingly, so much of the discussion was around artificial intelligence. And as I look at the world and the predictions, and we're seeing much of it already on how AI is changing everything about our personal lives, our business lives. I mean, for me, there's no doubt that AI will have the same impact on sports. And one area in particular that I think it's worth addressing is impact on the fan experience. And one of the things that we're beginning to see already is how we're going to be able to, more than personalize, almost hyper-personalize our telecasts and allowing people to experience the game in any way they want. And many of you have probably experimented with this already, but in essence, you'll be able to hear the game in any dialect, any language. You'll be able to hear a hardcore X's and O's commentary, maybe one that's more comedic if that's what you're interested, or somebody for a novice explaining each foul and the rules as it goes along. And so to me, we're about to witness probably the most significant change, certainly in my lifetime, in how sports are presented. And beyond that, in the hyper-personalization, if people want to shop during a game, if they want to be on social media and having an ongoing discussion about some aspect of the game. I think it's a really exciting moment and transformation, and we've enjoyed working with our longtime partner Disney, which is ABC and ESPN on this. Of course, NBC and Peacock are now back in the fold, and Amazon Prime. They're all experimenting, doing incredible things, and I think it's going to make the game that much more accessible for fans on a global basis.
The hyper-personalization there is one that kind of people are jumping on, and that's what they're having trouble with a little bit. And let's dive into some more stuff about what he was saying. But first, he was also talking technology. Makes me think of the 3D measuring technology at One Day Doors and Closets.
Wow.
How do you like that?
I like it quite a bit.
That's pretty good.
I like it quite a bit.
I just did. Thanks.
Custom measured doors. They come out with their technology and stuff. And then they measure those doors. They cut the doors for you, install them for you. You're saving relative to the big box stores or handyman, and you know the doors that they fit because they use that 3D measuring technology. This is when you do it's like hanging a piece of art.
It's like hanging a piece of art in all the different rooms in your house.
Yeah! Whoa!
For sure.
OneDayTexas.com/promo 30. You buy a door, you get 2. You buy 3, how many you get, Blake?
9.
You get 6 doors.
Oh.
You get 6 doors. If you're doing a remodel, maybe you're building a new home, the doors, they can really help you pop. So get that done with Josiah at One Day Doors, OneDayTexas.com/promo 30, OneDayTexas.com/promo 30. They've got technology and stuff.
Okay, so the hyper-personalization is one where at least the snarky social media post will be like, oh, yeah, cool, I want less shared experience in the world, because that's one of the things that we're saying we like about sports. This is why sports can still get good ratings, is that it's a collective thing.
It's communal.
And if you hyper-personalize it for everybody, then we're all not really watching the same thing. And so I don't know.
Why is that snarky?
The snarky of, like, this is bad. Hyper-personalizing is bad. And it's the quick comment of, I really want less of a shared experience so I could divide our world even more type thing. Like, this is what's great about sports, is that
I agree
whatever
with that.
political party, Well, okay. I'm saying this. It's a snarky response to Adam Silver saying, oh, no, hyper-personalization is the way of the future. This is great.
I think it is not surprising to me, and this is just my opinion, but it's not surprising to me that Adam Silver does not understand what makes their business work, because I think that's common. But absolutely, community is what makes this work and what makes it viable economically. So, I feel like that's really more of the tail leading the dog, or so. That's because Disney's got a bunch of cool shit they want to play with, and they've got an AI division, and they've got a personalization division. Like, we're going to make that's because they are being run by an entertainment company and not a sports company. At the end of the day, nobody wants hyper-personalization.
Well, isn't a lot of this is not about somebody that's 40 years old, though?
And that, I think,
It's
is like the
about
$1 trillion
somebody
question.
who will end up being 40.
I don't know. Yeah, that's the question, is how do you
get 20-year-olds to watch the NBA? Because you don't watch TV, generally.
Yeah. You don't.
And maybe you can if you are promised that you can do it the way you want to. Everything is geared to you. I'm partly to blame for this, right? I've always wanted to shape-shift the world to start when I want it to. And
I know, but then
I'll
whenever
watch
you
games.
got that, when you got the power, you didn't like it. Like with TV shows, you wanted them to go back to once a week releasing so that you could have the communal water cooler talk about it.
Yeah, no, I've gone back and forth. I will certainly contradict myself.
I just think there's something to, I think everybody kind of being on the same page and hating Romo at the same time, like, is part of the experience.
Well, I mean,
I'm serious.
that is part of it, yeah.
God,
But
it
think of the Thursday night game on Amazon, the football. So you can watch 2 different broadcasts. You can also watch the one with the analytics on the screen.
I don't mind that. I mean, it's not that different.
You can watch the Manning cast over here. You can watch Troy and Joe over here. You can watch the coaches broadcast.
Dude Perfect.
Drewski's in
Dude
here
Perfect.
somewhere.
Do you like that? Or if there are 5 broadcasts, I kind of hate that because now, for the show, all right, you go watch this one. You go let's see if there's anything in these. And in general,
most people are watching the main one. Like
yeah,
90% of people for the show.
But are they trying to? Yes. Are they hoping the 17-year-old or I don't know how old you would have to be to say I'd rather watch the Dude Perfect broadcast of the Cowboys game than Troy Aikman?
I don't know. I don't know what the market is for that.
I guess they do, and they won't tell us.
Yeah.
Or do they just count that if I have 5 different broadcasts doing that game, I add up all those ratings, and that's our rating for the game?
Probably.
Which only really counts if you have the exact same ads on all the games.
Which they don't.
Yeah.
But nobody's asking. How do we reach the youth sports
The
fan,
NBA
Matthew?
is a fascinating. I mean, Major League Baseball is in the same boat. They're not football, and they're wondering how can I get the next generation of fans.
Yeah.
Because but I was hearing about this when I was a little kid too, and now an old.
Same.
That baseball. Oh my gosh, where are the next generation of fans? This is the last generation that's going to be watching baseball.
This is like every.
This is your whole
we
thing.
have. Yeah.
This is why you exist.
How do we do both? I think like my philosophy is we have the baseball fans, we have the older people, so let's try some new stuff, which is like why you guys are here. Like it's why we have my buddy that does experiential marketing. We're just trying anything new to get new eyes on it, and that could be for 5 minutes or a whole game, hopefully. But yeah.
So you're all on board with hyper-personalization.
Yeah. I mean, it is interesting when you're talking about watching a whole game like that versus, like we do personalized videos right now to our season seat members to where it's like a player. We're not recording each individual name, but there's technology you can use to where it's like they're talking right to them. But to me, that's different than like I'm watching a whole game like that to where it's a completely different experience.
Well, aren't you also, you're worried about the potential fans who would just kind of watch clips. But I'm still a Brewers fan.
Yeah.
And I don't really take in a whole game all year long, but I do watch clips, I follow them, and
or you might come to a couple games, but the rest of them you're watching clips, so, or yeah.
But if those clips got you to a couple games, then those clips have done their job.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's what the NBA kind of has turned into. Just a clip highlight culture almost.
Yeah, that's why the TV deals don't make that much sense to me.
Right.
That's why I can't wrap it all goes back to that, is that I hear about all these things, and they all make sense, and the world is changing, and then they're like, well, we just got $100 billion. Amazon just signed up for...
I mean, is this Succession? In the sense of, remember Succession, episode 1? Kendall's trying to set up the new deals with the new media and all this, and the dad ends up being like, no, we're just going to air the news on all these stations, like real over-the-air broadcast stations. And that's what still keeps winning? I mean, at some point it's not going to, right? It'll be newspapers.
At some point, but we are not there. We're not to the point where media rights deals have stayed flat or decreased. And I've been hearing that it was going to happen for a really long time now. And God willing.
All right, you guys want to take a break?
Sure.
I bet you have to go to the bathroom.
I think I did great.
There's this piss jar right there.
We don't do that at Flooring Direct. No surprises. We know what it takes to have a perfect installation. That's why we're the highest rated company in your community for decades and running. Go to flooringdirect.dfw.com.
Our pros are the nicest. We've got the best prices at Flooring Direct.
Quality Roofing, we've got drones.
Boy, they do. And they're going to take those drones, fly them up top, and get a good look at that roof and inspect it.
They will. I never knew that until you told me last week.
The whole lead up.
I was last week years old when you told me that Qualis Roofing has drones. But, yes, apparently the insurance companies recommend you get your roof inspected twice a year. I think that's a little ridiculous. Let's at least make it once, though.
But the drone makes sense now, though. Because you don't, I mean, if you're going to be going up there, once, twice a year?
Yeah.
You're going to need a drone for that.
QualisGC.com. They're great. They're great with listeners of our show. We've had, tons of people just come up to us and tell us how awesome the experience was with Qualis. I don't have to have anybody to tell me how awesome my experience was. They put a new roof on my house. I wasn't sure if I needed one. I knew that we haven't had a new roof in over a decade, and they went up there, inspected it, and they're like, yeah, you got a lot of hail damage here, man, so we'll take care of it. They took care of everything. They dealt with the insurance company for us. I didn't have to do all the calls on that end, and all we paid is the deductible. So Qualis Roofing, go to QualisGC.com. Do they have a number?
They do. The phone number is 817-500-9008, and all of those are interesting copy points. But there's one final one.
That's where he was leading you guys in it.
It doesn't matter.
Quality Roofing, we've got drones.
Magnificent.
Why should people watch DZTV?
It's on. It's on. It's on every night.
It'll make you feel better about yourself.
Stock tips, medical advice, what to do when your wife goes to book club,
the meaning of life,
So I can keep my job?
DZTV.
Weeknights at 9.
On More 27.
Deep. Thoughtful.
Meh.
We're going to throw a shot in us before we left.
Awesome, let's do it.
What do you think? Couldn't hurt.
Glutathione is great. Let's do some shots.
All right.
Shots.
Yeah.
Glutathione is
shot. Take a shot.
Yeah.
So glutathione, I recommend doing in the glute only because it's not as comfortable with the injection.
The glute?
Yes.
The butt?
Yes. We'll face my computer.
Is this going to hurt?
It's not going to be as comfortable. Glutathione is kept cold in the fridge, and I think it is a little spicy, just from personal experience.
So you've had this?
I have had this.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Hear that bell just rang out there.
All done.
Do I have to pull it up now?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
I believe in the future, but not today.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Ooh. I'm so detoxed.
Do you have any questions for me?
Quick one. Do you smoke cigarettes?
No.
Okay.
You know, all these places want your birthday to give you free stuff on your birthday. Space them out.
That's yeah. What are you gonna do? Eat 12 meals? The free
My
meal? Even
birthday-
if they give you the whole month, that's a lot of pressure.
My
if you
birthday, May 15th, to this place, June 15th. That place, July 15th. That place, August 15th. Because then I get one free thing a month.
I mean, I'm just in the dojo learning, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I'm in awe.
Yeah.
Trident Access Services, I had garage door bad. But after just one email wrote, could I call you dad? Had a brand new door put in just a single day. Trident Access Services, holy crap, hooray.
Give up.
Door was sad and sucky, flaccid at its best. But Jeremy and the fellas said, just put your fear to rest. If you need some help like me, just call the boys today. Trident Access Services. Holy crap, hooray.
Yeah, the website is txtrident.com. Hit up Jeremy at 817-512-1212. And we learned through Grady that if you're a listener, you get 10% off.
Is somebody in there? Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Sir.
I don't know if I'm okay.
Can you get out for me?
I'm hurting. Let me get my phone. I gotta call somebody.
All right. Yeah, we're calling Eliana.
Before you call the insurance company, call Frankel first. Frankel and Frankel. Call 214 or 817 all threes.
MVP of the Puppy Bowl, because they film it in advance, is dead.
Oh, no. Left it all on the field.
Man.
Would they have to shoot him up to get him through the game?
A puppy is dead?
It had special needs. But
Okay, we're already making puppies do this. We have to get special needs ones? That seems... Those purebred puppies do die a lot more than mutts do.
What if they made it so the worst player in the game they would kill? Would you tune in?
I think you know that.
Would PETA be into it?
Oh, my God. Was this dog playing in this contraption when he played in the game? Dude, the dog is in like a 7-wheel, like, just kill... I'm sorry. I don't know how to tell you, but you're just going to have to look up Puppy Bowl death. They have her like in a Stephen Hawking like contraption.
Okay, what is this?
It looks like a. Okay. It looks like an Air Force drone or something. Like, it's very high tech and.
I mean, like, it showed up and they gave it the
clunky.
MVP. Like, it didn't even have like a breakaway run or.
Okay, so
there's some hard hits in the Puppy Bowl.
So it is a barely alive dog anyway.
Apparently in the Puppy Bowl.
This dog was not going to survive no matter what.
In the Puppy Bowl, we also do the Make-A-Wish touchdown where all the other puppies have to act like this one's normal.
Yeah, imagine putting a barely alive...
Why would you include that element of football in this? That's so far down the list.
CTE. CTE ESPN.
Oh, my God. It appears that the blue team's dog is eating his female dog friend after the game. Why would it?
She died before the Lombardi Trophy showdown aired Sunday.
The Dumb Zone.
Vaughn, a juvenile delinquent in the offseason in his major league debut.
Gonna light your ass up, meat.
Vaughn into the windup in his first offering. Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
You're listening to The Dumb Zone.
Uke.
Golden Pipes, they called him.
Hey, Qualis Roofing is bringing us to spring training, bringing you this show today and all throughout this week. So thanks to QualisGC.com. Let's not forget about Silverback Construction.
This morning I was working on a gorilla noise.
For Nate?
Don't really have one.
What'd you come up with?
I don't have one.
What was the last one you did?
I don't know.
Well, I had a banana.
That's good for Silverback Construction.
That's their copy points, really.
Yeah.
No, it's
if you're doing
general
commercial construction.
Contractor that specializes in commercial construction. Really, big fan of the show. Helps the show. Will advertise at times, but he's. I think the best benefit he's had from our show is he's one of the original 4 members of the Dumb Zone Consortium, Business Consortium, along with Wire Will, Qualis, and Community Mechanical.
You'd think that Silverback would charge more because of all the permits and licensing they get to have all their employees be gorillas. But in fact, they're able to charge a competitive rate.
Yeah.
With gorilla employees. Thank you for sending us out here.
If you want to construct a commercial, I think
I just
that's
want
what
to
they
say
do. They
that
must write copy.
there are probably national radio shows, national broadcasts with a less professional setup than we have today. They're really dialed. It just looks great. I feel like people walk by. Hell, Jerry Jones at training camp walked by and was like,
"Oh yeah,
what the hell is this?"
No, Clayton's got the goods.
I got my.
TC was running the Qualis drone today, and we'll be seeing footage. So this is a big deal. Such a big deal. The Qualis drone followed the van all the way down here.
Wow.
From Texas.
Incredible.
So it's kind of like the Goodyear blimp.
What access.
They don't get the Goodyear, they don't carry the Goodyear blimp in their pocket. It has to fly, and so this Qualis drone flew all the way to Arizona, powered on, I don't know. I haven't thought this out. Anyway, I got an email from Phil, who said I was excited initially about the upcoming trip to spring training as a Dumb Zone listener living in the Phoenix area. Excited about possibly taking a day off work and coming to a PLE. In my head, I was visualizing something akin to a Cane Rosso remote, or the ones you did recently in Austin and Denver at restaurants. I could then, in theory, sit there and enjoy the show live and drag my girlfriend to it. I've since come to find that you will be broadcasting each day from the Brewers Spring Training facility.
Girlfriend can still come.
We'll invite the girlfriend in. Anyway, he's saying, my question is, will there be any remote broadcast that I could attend with my girlfriend? Phil from Tempe. How far is Tempe? Okay. Is it like a suburb of Phoenix?
It's on the east side. There's a university there, right?
Is there? Okay. Anyway, I don't think we're going to be doing any public broadcast. Are we?
I don't think so.
No.
But
I guess each day we'll find out, like if they put us somewhere else. They were threatening that one day they might have a different podcast in here.
I'd like to see him try.
Ooh. All right.
I would like to at least meet our colleagues. Oh, they canceled. Okay.
The other podcast canceled? Oh, okay.
That's right.
All right. Well, TC has
They heard
indicated he'd like
footsteps.
to meet Phil's girlfriend.
Yeah.
So if we can do try to arrange that.
Yeah,
Now-
we've gotten a couple emails. We might put a listener thing together.
I'm down. I want to go to the pizza place, the overrated long wait in line pizza place.
What's that called?
Pizza Bianco.
It's not wait for 2 hours good.
I'll wait.
Okay.
Then I'm in.
So hit us up if you want to meetup.
Email Jake.
That's right. That's right.
That reminds me of Ownwell. In really no way at all, except that, property taxes be happening every year. That seems to not change.
Well,
I'll tell you what, because what were you saying? Like, what were you buying? Chew or something is like way less expensive here than Texas. So Texas, we don't have any state taxes. Great to live here. Then they hit you with this property tax thing, man.
I know.
What are you going to do about that?
Well, you could either go waste a bunch of your own time trying to protest it and get squashed like the little bug you are.
I did that. I had a big sign painted, and I was
Yeah.
marching and chanting and everything, and they were like, no.
They flicked you off
Your
like a little
taxes,
tick.
It's what we said it is.
They said, get out of here.
Like
own
somehow,
poor.
unlike the IRS, like they can be like, here's the bill.
Right, they seem to have a pretty good idea.
Yeah, and I'm complaining about it. Well, that's why we have Ownwell.
Ownwell.com/thedumbzone. They'll protest it for you. They'll file your protest. They'll keep in contact with you. You do nothing but pay the remaining portion. And then, Ownwell takes 25%. But that's only if they save you money. If they don't save you money, no harm, no foul. You don't pay them anything. Ownwell.com/thedumbzone. There's a lot of different ways to save money. And it's really kind of a portmanteau of owning a home and like doing something well.
A poor man's toe?
The portmanteau of ownwell.com/thedumbzone.
What's portmanteau mean?
It's like two words put together. I don't know that one necessarily qualifies, but you know what it... Come on, help me, somebody. No. Not a I know. I just can't immediately think of one.
Are you saying I knew that already and you're chastising me for being an idiot?
I'm not chastising you. I'm saying you did know it.
I was thinking about this the other night.
Smog is apparently a common one. Smoke and fog.
Brunch.
Spork. Brunch.
Oh. Did you know this, Blake? That you call it a portmanteau?
Of course not.
Oh, okay, that's the thing. I was thinking the other night. And it might have been when I was thinking in my head.
Hangry.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess like Hange is probably somewhere.
Yeah.
Did you hear the Did you hear the controversy about the car you parked in front of my house? Like, you parked it directly on the corner?
Well, I didn't want to park it in front of the mailbox.
What about past the mailbox?
Could have parked it there.
Yeah.
What's the...
The controversy is that my wife is, at least was, before leaving, not pleased. Because it's a very bright car. Like, it's not.
Did you tell her it was me?
Yeah.
We've got a special relationship. I thought she'd be okay with it if it was me.
Her and you, yeah.
Yeah.
The special relationship of
killing all of her plants.
She says, "Would you do something?" and then you do whatever it is that you actually want to do.
That's how we build the trust. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's parked directly on the. And I forgot to mention, it's like a very bright blue. Like it's your eyes like, oh, that's a blue car. Like you wanted your blind buddy to be able to see you when you pulled up,
yes.
And you're like, oh my gosh, he's right here. And she's taken aback by it. Why did I even bring that up? I had something to relate to it.
The drone, TC.
Oh, because when I was thinking about this and telling the story, I was thinking about how he should have moved it down past the mailbox. Now, the neighbor it's the neighbor's backyard to where our front yard is, so they just have a fence there. It would have been perfect.
See, I did think that would be in the neighbor's property. I looked at it.
And, but past that is the cul-de-sac. Mm-hmm. And I got to thinking, it's interesting. I don't know if this is interesting at all. When I moved here, I didn't know the word cul-de-sac until I was over 30 years old.
Yeah, there's something to this.
Well, my uncle said because he was telling me how he chose where to live in Arlington, and he didn't see the house ever. He just did it over the phone with like a realtor in the 80s, where all he said is, "I want this many square feet at least, and I want to live on a cul-de-sac."
That's how I used to buy a wife.
And I was like, cul-de-sac, what, on the phone?
The 80s, yeah. I mean,
so
possibly Uncle Gary.
So I'm just saying it's not weird that I didn't know portmanteau. I think I've heard it.
Yeah.
But I didn't know the meaning of it. I had heard cul-de-sac, but I never really knew. Oh, that means
I'm gonna go a step
round
further.
street at the end.
I wasn't 30, but it was until my dad moved to one when I was probably 16 or something. And you want to talk about a shock the first time I saw how they were spelling that word.
Cul-de-sac?
We're doing French dashes?
Mm-hmm.
I think I had that spelled quite differently.
All one.
Cul-de-sac.
Yeah, kind of a...
C-O-L-D-I-S-A-C-K. Yeah.
Which does make sense.
Portmanteau, I'm not sure. Is there any baseball going on out there? The boys bopping yet?
There's been a lot of practice, batting practice.
That was kind of a portmanteau of batting practice.
Do you know that this year it's full automated umps? Well, the challenge system, right?
The thing from the All-Star game and from the minor leagues is being implemented writ large.
What a great bit that they have the minor leagues to do that.
The states are a laboratory.
Don't you think it is a good bit?
Yes, it's a great bit. I mean,
like, why? I guess they can't do that. College football is essentially the minor leagues, but you don't have full control over what they do.
Right. Yeah, and in basketball, you'll see teams, the Rockets come to mind, would kind of toy with their G League team from a strategic standpoint. But I can't really think of anything close to what the various minor league baseball leagues have been doing for the past 10 years or so, right? Because it started in the Coastal League. Like an unaffiliated league was like, I don't know, we'll fuck around with a ghost runner.
So there's a couple good reasons. So one is you can just test things like that. Like, is the ghost runner a good bit? Let's try it. Let's try the pitch clock. Let's do it for a couple years. And look, games are happening. People are happy. Players are happy. So it does that. It's just an experiment. Now, I don't know, do they ever do anything and then decide we don't like that? Have they ever tried?
They changed the robot umps substantially.
Yeah, it's not the first incarnation of it, so that's one thing.
Okay.
Tinker with it. But I
the other
guarantee you there's stuff that you just don't hear about.
I think the other thing is that a big benefit is now all these players who are going to be coming up to the big leagues in a couple of years.
Right.
They all have already done this, and it's not a big change. And, boy, the first time I remember this being implemented, it wasn't a rule change. Well, I guess it was. But it might be a WHL, a Why Hillary Lost, is when they outlawed chewing tobacco in the big leagues, or in the minor leagues first, because they wouldn't do that in the big leagues, because everybody always had the big chaw in their mouth.
Helps them concentrate.
Nice little red man. Matt had a Why Hillary Lost the other day. Do you still have that mic? Did you want to present that to us? I don't think you were there, Jake. Was Jake at? We were going to breakfast.
No, we went to breakfast, which turned into going to lunch. Because we couldn't.
That's right.
We couldn't find a breakfast place.
Couldn't find breakfast tacos. Blake said, "I'm in the mood for breakfast," and so now it's my goal to find Blake breakfast. And we went to a place called Breakfast Bitch.
Yes, Breakfast Bitch.
And we figured that's probably going to be real hot because it's the name and people are tourists, so you're going to, I'm going to go to Breakfast Bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like packed, line out the door. We went to then Matt's breakfast.
Matt's Big Breakfast.
Line out the door, half-hour wait. And so we ended up just going to a place that looked like a little
food court?
The Grapevine-y food court type thing.
Legacy Hall kind of place, yeah.
And they had pizza, which I enjoyed. And then they had this burger place across the way, which these guys went to. And he said he was behind a guy who encapsulated WHL.
Yes, we were probably third or fourth in line, and this couple, I'd say 50-ish-year-old couple, was in front of us. And there was only 3 or 4 different burgers to choose from, so and the board was big writing right in front of us. So Blake and Clayton and I knew, or Clayton didn't eat, but Blake and I knew exactly what we wanted. And as we were waiting. And then the couple in front of us gets up there, and they're having conversation with the guy who's taking the orders.
Already a problem.
Mm-hmm. And the wife is a little upset with the husband because he's asking a bunch of questions. And one of the questions that he asked was, do you know how the cows were killed?
No.
And
that's a real question?
Yes. And he, the guy behind the counter couldn't exactly explain how the cows were killed, except he was able to tell them that they are 100% ground beef. And as I glanced over at the menu, I saw sausage-infused ground beef as that they made their hamburgers.
So they weren't. So he's lying about that.
So he's lying about that. The guy got disgusted and walked away. And his wife ordered a burger.
I have so many
So
questions.
this guy couldn't eat there not knowing how the cow was killed.
Right. Public, $9 hamburger, needed to know how the cow was killed.
But like, if you're asking that question, it would seem to me that you do it a lot, and it produces answers that you find satisfactory.
Maybe he was trying it out that day.
Right,
he didn't look like that was his first time asking.
But like,
that question.
or sometimes people are like, it's the thing from No Country in the head.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll take 2. Or sometimes are they like, well, it was
A beautiful lady cow stroked his head and quietly told him it'll all be all right.
right. I don't understand. That's really, really strange.
Is
Also,
there a humane way to kill a cow for food?
If it's ground beef, it could be several, right? So does he want to know how each of the 10 cows that ended up in this particular?
Don't they do that for chickens? Or at least some kind of like a
free range?
Free range, yeah.
What does that really mean?
I think they just got tons of room and they just
They
play
love
with
it.
their friends.
And they hang
they're just
out.
having a great time.
401ks
They're not
on max.
stuffed into this little,
Right.
coop.
They had all chickens that looked the same.
my
Those
thought on
funny
that-
looking chickens coming into their range.
My thought on the ground beef guy was, why not just say I don't eat meat then? Like, what are you doing?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Like, it's so important to you to know how this cow died in a manner that is acceptable to you to now go ahead and I will ingest it.
I don't even know what kind of answer he was expecting. He looked like a guy that there was no good answer.
Yeah, that's.
And now the wife, is he now like kind of upset with her, looking upon her with disdain as she's going to bite into that burger?
She had to console him. They were at a table behind us. She had to console him.
I wish you could have seen this guy. So they're told that we don't know how the cows are killed. He looks at his wife and just does, no. Just quietly like shakes his head, no, and walks off.
But she stayed and ordered a burger, which
Yeah.
I thought was great.
Should have left.
How were these potatoes picked?
I would like to have left with her. She's desperate.
Yeah, she's putting up with a lot, it seems like.
And the guy, when Blake and I ordered, I told him, and I don't care how the cow was killed, and he didn't find any humor in that.
Yeah, he didn't think that was funny.
Oh, the next guy. So the guy was kind of on board with the whole sentiment. The guy selling the burger.
Yeah, even though he lied because they were sausage infused.
Was
burgers.
upset that he didn't know, and maybe he went home to research, how do the cows get killed here? I want to have a good answer for that next time somebody comes up.
I mean, it's got to just be they're all killed the same way, guys. Right? Like, there's no.
I would think a very humane way is the spike through the head. Like, it's quick, right?
Yeah.
They don't know it's coming.
Yeah.
They think
I
they're
that's
going,
what we do
we're
for
going
pretty much-
inside. Sweet.
I think that's what we
So
do
hot
for
out
like
here.
all animals now. Like, I'm not saying any of it's good, but it's not like we sell tickets and have them like, are you not entertained?
What if he's like,
we just kill them, dude.
What if we said, actually, this cow was killed by Blake's grandpa in his bat, and he was
In round
swinging
13.
Yeah, he was like exhausted by the end, but he finally did it.
Taking a piece of that MFer with me.
Let's do some news.
Okay.
Here's Jake with the Dumb Zone News.
What if this is brought to us by Lola Blankets?
Dude.
I did not bring my
I
Lola
should've.
blanket home on a trip because my wife loves it so much.
Dude, my daughter actually was like, you're not packing this. That's a very nice blanket, my friends. And you can get 40% off select Lola blankets right now with the code DUMBZONE at checkout. It's LOLA blankets.com. DUMBZONE gets you 40% off. These they're super soft, they're super comfy, they're huge. If you're a big man like myself, a lot of times you have toe poke out. What do I want to cover? My shoulders or my toes? We have to make a decision. Not with Lola blankets. 40% off. Promo code is DUMBZONE. LolaBlankets.com. Let's see. I know I wanted to do some local news. Wasn't able to watch as much of it as I would have liked last night because we were thick in the Big 12 schedule in the living room.
We've moved to the SEC, and
What
I thought
game did you bring?
I was playing college football last night, and it seemed like the room was really on board with watching me play. But then I find out on the show that they would rather watch downhill skiing. I guess. My apologies.
Well, it is. We also did a segment on the NBA and just wanting to have. We long for a communal something to watch. We want to be able to give Sven a text and be like, "Hey, did you see the?"
Oh, that way. I thought you meant communal, as in we're all watching the same game, the game that I'm playing.
Yeah, so we can have a guy.
Okay, we have a communal thing in our house.
Yeah, you get to watch me play.
Yes, I meant communal, like the world.
Oh.
But I did actually flip on Fox 10 last night. As we were sitting there watching Blake play, I pulled it up on my computer, and the very first news story we saw.
Open with a bang.
A Scottsdale man who was in court, 28-year-old guy, and they were showing his court appearance. He looks like Sharon Tate murders Charles Manson. He looks like Charles Manson. Arizona is still apparently very into the black and white striped jail suit.
Oh, nice.
Which kind of feels like it's being phased out.
Does he have an actual giant ball on his foot?
No, because he's on crutches.
Oh. No.
He is in court on crutches.
The black and white.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the first thing we saw when we flipped on last night. And
so the orange guy is calling him a lot. Calling the supplier like, look, I got a great deal for you here. We're going to switch to orange jumpsuits.
Yeah, that or the, I don't know. I guess what do they do with the wrapping the towel around in the photos? Seems like the Northern Burbs and DFW do that, but I don't know what they do after that. But anyways, this dude had pulled a gun on his mom. It says his mom and a man, so probably he's 28. He has a 50-something-year-old mom.
I'm not going to call him dad.
Tagged, exactly. It's 100% and I'm not going to call him dad situation. He lives there. They estimate, see his head's all effed up too.
Yeah.
They estimate that he plays roughly 60 hours a week of an online video game that we found out last night is called Total War. We have some friends who play it. It's apparently a series of games that there's, but he's clocking, 10-hour days.
But then who's he talking to?
Well, so this is what they're going to try to do, right? This is what everybody.
This is the heart of the dispute.
It's not as much as the heart of the dispute as much as
stepdad is telling him.
Yeah, well, the guy's crazy, right? He thinks they're trying to poison him. He's being driven to extremism, I guess they say. But, and this is where Blake's kid needs to watch out. I feel like this is going to be a thing. The next generation of gamer kids, they're going to try to tack like you were talking to extremists on anything they can. Like they're saying this guy, they're like, well, we don't know. He might have been ISIS. It's like
ISIS got to him.
I don't know.
Over the game chats.
I bet not. But that is the deal. Is they're like, was this fueled by extremism, fueled by the violence in the video game, or these extremists? Because they say that there's concerns about the people he plays with. They may have ties to Islamic extremists based in North Africa. You know how flimsy?
Mm-hmm. They may.
They may.
Yeah.
Who may be Islamic, who may be in North Africa.
So those are cool keywords to kind of fire you up.
Exactly.
Wait.
But, I mean,
Islam.
Just to be clear, I was pretty into this story the second I saw the guy who looked like Charles Manson on crutches appearing before a virtual court in Scottsdale.
Powerful image.
And I bet you got to think about this, right? There's a lot of pockets in the country where wealthy, I'm not for sure saying that this guy's parents are wealthy, and I guess Scottsdale probably has some like mid to low mid type areas. But I feel like we're in a part of the country where there are a lot of successful boomers who have children who have not been able to move out. And they've probably moved, God, we're going to have to bring him to Scottsdale from wherever. You know, it's Clayton's parents.
Like if your mother-in-law retired to Arizona,
She may have to bring somebody with her.
your brother-in-law is also moving to Arizona, right?
Yeah, one suitcase. You remember that?
I do.
So this guy lived in a part
But
of the
this
house.
guy
They
worked-
say that he had boarded himself off. And
So wait, what did he do? He shot the guy?
He pulled
The
a.
stepdad?
I think he pulled a gun on both. Shot at the mom, but yeah, the gun didn't go off. Like he didn't shoot anybody, but
well,
he's It's
The thing is,
it's
we're
a
trying
murder.
to okay, you're always trying to get it down to why. Is it video games? Ooh, maybe it's the Muslims that he's playing with. Or wait, maybe they're from Africa? More likely, too, if it's a Muslim from Africa. But do we trace this back? Because certainly you remember. It used to be Marilyn Manson was the cause of all evil, and then it was, well, certainly Grand Theft Auto for a while was the reason that people were doing stuff.
Yeah.
What was the reason for the Columbine shooters?
Yeah, I mean, it was all
Probably,
that. Satanic Panic,
movie
metal,
or something.
Doom,
Yes,
video
like,
games.
What was the reason for Charles Manson? Was there some societal thing that we were upset because it was different than it was 20 years prior?
Hippies.
Huh?
Hippies.
Hippies. It was the Beatles. You know, the rock music, because no one doing this when Sinatra was number one on the charts. Like every whatever.
Like it totally changed the entire thing around like the youth counterculture, summed up by the word hippies. Like
Because of Manson?
Yeah, it was like before it was like,
But
well,
now we're
these people
blaming
are
that.
about peace and love, and it's like, well, they say that, but one of them just killed 10 people.
Well,
I
I'm
think
just
it's
saying,
actually
though,
violent.
maybe it's just mental health, and they're going to take in whatever is stimulating them around them, whatever year they live, and then you're going to say, well, yeah, all those things influenced him.
The suspect has stated that he has secret apps on his phone that he uses to communicate with individuals that he is playing Total War with. Yeah. I think you're definitely onto something. It's just now you have so much more of an outlet to be crazy.
Can you
like
play-
a really great outlet? You can find people all over the world.
Is it possible to have so much video games you turn Muslim?
Well, I'm going to keep an eye on Blake.
Yeah,
you have to be
he's been
super
doing
careful.
A lot.
All he's been doing is playing video games.
That and studying his Quran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell you what he's not doing, which is getting on the case for Nancy Guthrie. I didn't realize how close to the scene we were.
Oh, yeah.
Where is it?
It's like half an hour south of here, and if you look up Pima County, P-I-M-A, and Tucson,
Oh, yeah?
it's just down on the border.
We drove through.
Yeah.
I think we should keep our eyes out then.
Have you not been?
What if we see Nancy Guthrie?
Yeah, she posted a Nancy Guthrie, Samantha Guthrie posted a video yesterday. Savannah Guthrie posted a video yesterday on Instagram where she looks extremely haggard, which is how you know it's desperate. I think that there's a scale. So
at first,
you have
less makeup every day?
Yeah, sociologists will study this. Like the more haggard a personality looks, that's
the more desperate you look to get your mom. So I saw something
They found
like
a glove that they're analyzing. They're supposed to know about today.
Was it OJ?
I think it was Marcus Allen.
Wasn't the ransom a Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Bitcoin.
Yeah. Don't they know it's at a 52-week low?
Yeah, you got to ask for a couple.
They're buying the dip.
Right.
Oh, then it's smart.
Right.
It feels like a Bitcoin is
kind
way
of a
too
give
low.
up request.
Yeah. If it. Who is the guy we were just talking last week about the heir to the Coors fortune that got kidnapped and killed?
Yeah.
So I listened to like an hour-long thing on him and the guy that killed him. And actually, it was the guy kind of killed. There was never a kidnapping. Coors tried to. He thought he could get, take the guy down right when he shot him, and
he was Jake.
He was killed right away, so he threw him in the trunk and thought, well, I'll try. Maybe I'll try to get some ransom money for this. But then there was a ton of copycat. Like apparently, the real killer didn't ask for money right away, and so tons of other people just started asking for money. So,
Damn.
Yeah. Leave. And some of the reason they knew some of them were fake was they weren't asking for enough.
Yeah, the first one was like $100,000, and somebody would call, give me $2,500.
Right. Yeah.
Huh.
So I would also just dismiss the one who just asked for one Bitcoin.
Well, all I've seen is that there's a prevailing thought that it was a robbery gone wrong. And so in the video that she put out yesterday, she's like, hey, there's still time. You know, you can get out of this. Don't do anything crazy.
That doesn't make any sense.
Like
Explain
that they
to
believe
me,
that she's alive.
Why would you believe it's a robbery, though? They took an old lady out of the house. They didn't tie her up.
Perhaps that they thought that she wouldn't be home?
Or, you know,
Still.
if you kill her by mistake, you don't leave her in the house. You probably want to go dispose of her somewhere.
Well, then wouldn't there be a lot of evidence of a death in the house?
I mean, how soon did the pacemaker turn off?
Suppose you can kill an old lady without leaving a lot of blood?
There was some blood, right?
Yeah, there was a little bit of blood.
There was blood, and the pacemaker stopped, reporting. I guess they got Bluetooth in the pacemakers now?
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. They
What
were
a
using,
world.
fucking drone to look for heat signatures for the pacemaker.
Oh, really?
We're so cooked.
Yeah.
How do you know what they put in that arm?
I thought about that, dude.
They might have put an Apple AirTag.
You know
in
what?
there.
I need to go back. I need to review my voice memos tonight because I know I was rolling on some of the stuff, but I made a Palantir joke. Like I was like, "Oh, you guys want to? You guys put a little tracking device in there? You guys on a little Palantir payroll?" And nobody laughed. Nobody.
What's Palantir?
Just a company that.
Don't ask the nurses at his place. They don't know.
That's
a surveillance.
Going to retire on.
Okay.
It's AI surveillance.
It's what
they're going to claim they don't know.
2/3 of the stock market is now leveraged on. Anyways, they didn't think it was funny. I don't know what you guys experience. I don't think we've ever talked about this with caves. But in Texas, I saw this on social media just the other day, like a game warden. I think this might even have been a North Texas game warden posted that they had assisted with Terrell County Sheriff's Office for one of the deepest cave rescues in the history of the state yesterday.
Terrell?
Yes. Sorcerer's Cave is 567 feet deep. This is something that, the Sheriff's Department, the Game Warden, the Fire Department, Border Patrol, they had a researcher, a lady actually, who's out there learning about caves.
And what happened?
Gets stuck. Falls way down there. And
Oh, it wasn't like she got stuck in the washing machine video? She got stuck in the oven? Oh, look, she's stuck in the cave.
Yeah, do we know if she was a stepmom?
Sheriff.
Yeah. It's a local stepmom stuck head first
in cave.
In Terrell Cave.
And then she ends up really happy at the end.
Response from multi-agency effort overwhelming. 70 officers on scene. Yeah.
Are you cave guy?
I'm not cave guy. I'm very afraid of cave because of claustrophobia. But I've been in a handful of caves on you. I've been to Carlsbad Cavern multiple times. That one's out Texas, New Mexico.
Yeah, it's southern New Mexico.
Are there any in Texas? Down
down south.
The hill country, those ones I've been to those.
Enchanted Rock has caves around it.
And I don't know if I've been to any out west other than Carlsbad. But yeah, that was a family vacation for sure.
Yeah, I've been to a couple Texas caves, but I was in one in Mexico when I was 21, there for school. And we went on an excursion. And most of the kids wouldn't do it, but I was 21 and full of stuff. And there was this vine, Tarzan type vine. And we were in a cave, and they're they name stuff in Spanish. It's real obvious stuff. Like Agua Azul. We went to visit that in it was deep in the jungle. It was that means blue water. It's that's not very exotic, but they're about the facts. And so I can't remember the name of it, but the name translated into never-ending hole or something. You couldn't see the bottom of it. You throw a rock, you would never
Yeah.
hear it.
The depths
like
of
it
hell.
was way, and they're like, yeah, anybody wants to get on the vine and swing over it and then back, and I did.
Oh, nice.
He's that dude.
I was. That's why you need a 5-year contract to get married. That is not me. I'm not the same person. I don't know who that is.
But at the end of the day,
But-
you were probably trying to get Poon.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's what everybody's.
Probably quite successfully. I know a lot of the ladies there were like, whoa.
Did you come back with a wife like Stevie from Eastbound and Down?
Yeah.
Hombre Blanco is.
I do always wonder about, like, I guess you'd see grad students in college. Like, it's San Marcos, there'd be people that worked in, like, rocks, right? They'd go down to the archaeologists, I suppose. But I just imagine the response of, like, the fire department and the actual, frankly, men who have to show up when you just get yourself caught in a cave, like, looking for rocks.
It's like these people out here that are upset about the hikers getting stuck on the mountains. Like, all right.
Yeah, you kind of did
idiot.
it to yourself.
Yeah.
You're looking for minerals. And then I did have one local story that I wanted to make sure I got to. This is an old story that is back in the news. This is a 2021 story. We had a hazing story where a Plano boy, it was purported to show in a Snapchat video of him drinking urine, that he was bullied. And he has now been awarded $2.1 million.
Dude.
Whoa!
Where's the piss? I'll drink it.
I was going to say, just go to Jake's car. There's probably a jar in there.
Okay, I knew I had this story sort of backwards, but you guys are going to love it even more. Okay, so there's a black kid.
There's actually cum.
No. Black kid is forced to drink piss. And white kids are the ones doing the bullying.
So did we make it it's a hate crime?
Well, the black family, the mother and the attorney, are now being forced to pay this money to the accused for the racial part of it. Like for the accusations of racism. Like, it's a civil judgment.
Wait. The black family is paying the white family?
Yeah.
And they had to drink the piss?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem fair.
Now, the aggrieved party said he does not expect to collect on the $3.2 million judgment. Said even though he prevailed in court, the incident has defined his life. There was no winner in the end. Sounds like a guy who drank piss.
Yeah, but the guy who wins
The other guy.
$3.2 million is always the one who's going to say there was no winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather be that side than the other one.
Yeah.
I suspect that there's something complicated going on here. Because usually whenever you see a headline that doesn't make any sense,
Yeah,
you
you're right.
actually go through the court transcript, you're like, oh, well, okay.
So he said it was immature, it was stupid, it was nasty, but that's not who I am. It's not me today. It wasn't me doing a racist act. It wasn't me hating someone because of their skin color. It was an immature stage of my life at a sleepover for my birthday doing immature, dumb things.
Oh, it was...
This is white kid.
Yeah.
But if it was his birthday, you should get a little bit of a
leeway.
free pass.
That's actually not a bad point.
If you're the birthday boy,
Yeah.
laws don't apply.
I'm not. So, like, just for bringing this case to court, they countersued.
Yeah.
And said, to bring this. How dare you say this is a racial thing?
Yeah, and they accused them of, like, leaking the kid's name. He's a minor. You know, so they're obviously they were able to tabulate injurious harm, right, or whatever that they had caused them by disclosing this information.
That's why, yeah, I'm not on. I don't think I'm on board with hate crime being a thing.
No, you've made that known.
Do you think that's wrong of me?
I disagree with you.
Why? Like, why isn't it? You think a foul at different times of the game should be?
Because the foul at different times of the game is not intended to send a message like a crime against a group of people. It is intended to be like, this is more than just this crime. I want you to be worried
Like, if you punch me because I call you a name, that's one thing. If you punch me and I didn't do anything except for I'm black, that feels like a different...
Well, you're kind of trying to let other people know you could punch them, too.
Don't you think the real problem is, like, let's say the bombings of houses. That's what we're taking this back to, like, right?
Mm-hmm.
What Jim Schutz wrote about in The Accommodation. You're bombing black people's houses. Don't you think if the first one that was bombed, I caught this guy, I've showed that you can't do this, and he's prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law of not bombing houses as if it was a white person's house, that could have stopped it in its track? Like, if you actually did,
yeah.
That's why I don't believe in the hate crime. So you're saying just in the way our society is, we have to have this.
Yeah, I think we are at a classic libertarian debate here.
Is that what this is? Like,
where in the world, your world is logical and starts at like 0, and we can just move forward. But as is, I think it probably makes sense to have more serious.
And that's same as Rooney Rule or
a lot of
Well, because then I was reading something else. Explain politics to me.
I can't. I promise you, I can't.
So it's like,
but I will drink.
What do they call it?
For way less than $3.2
affirmative
million.
action. You probably do it for like a
dinner.
10 subs.
10 subs. I swear to God, fill up one of those things right now.
He might do it to jump the pizza line
I will
later
drink
this week.
I got 220. Who else wants
Clip
in?
it and send it to the
I
Brewers.
just don't want to watch it.
Hey, this is how they're growing
We're up to
engagement while they're
500.
here at spring training. This one's drinking urine.
You taking it?
Well, I drink urine for $500?
Yeah.
That's the easiest question you've ever asked me ever.
Does it matter who it comes from?
Yeah.
I'll drink it out of you guys' bodies for $500.
Well, I'll pay you.
Direct straight from the hose.
Serious, dude. We got free flights up here, then we're up $500. Blow me up, dog. Making money. No.
So affirmative action.
Yeah.
What it really is, it's that you're saying I got to do that because of the past, the way the hiring has been. It has not. You're saying that. I mean, you're even saying we shouldn't do affirmative action because it should be based on just someone's qualifications.
Merit. Sure.
Merit, but it never has. So we have to now even it out with affirmative action, right? Get it back to where it can be 0.
That's the goal.
Which
it's
I think
a moving
never
target.
really happened, but
Right.
And then that's why they're saying now it shouldn't be. But I was reading this thing that like the current, like they were it was like I think it was because this fight of an Ohio State professor or something.
Yeah, I saw that.
And like that this guy was hired. It's a form of like that universities have to hire this type of a diverse person that is more right-wing. Like, so it's actually they're instituting affirmative action now. Even they're saying, but they don't like affirmative action.
It's very, once you get in.
I'm finding there is hypocrisy all over.
Yeah, they're giving up the ghost at that point.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I would like to start at 0 and stuff. Can that be done?
No.
Oh.
Well, there was one guy who had an idea about trying to get close.
Yeah, let's hear him out.
What are we saying?
Ted Kaczynski, right? Is that where you were going?
Or Hitler.
Oh, Hitler, okay.
Hitler? No, I'm saying stuff like Hitler would say?
Well, I'm just saying, like, the general idea, like, what if we just kind of started with just the type of people we wanted? Just
no, not
a
that.
reset.
I'm saying all people are, like the Constitution, it says all people are equal. Right? So
those guys had slaves. Oh, God damn it. Well, it's true.
I know. I don't want to talk anymore.
I do worry about the to go back to this story briefly.
Oh,
I'm very worried about the. And
I don't remember what story we're doing.
The kid who got forced to
story.
drink urine.
Oh yeah, okay.
Got hazed. I mean, I think they did force him to drink piss. And then it ended up on TikTok.
But again,
accusations of racism. But
while
I don't
having
know.
a birthday.
That's the weirdest part. You're not invited to the party unless you're sort of in with the crew.
I know. It's a sleepover, too.
You didn't have a person in your group of friends that push comes to shove, we're going to see if we can get them to drink piss?
Yeah, but...
Could have been me.
I was going to say, it might have been me.
Yeah,
I think I just realized that the
Might have
room
been the
felt
one that
quiet.
they
And we realized we're 5 piss drinkers here. All right.
I'm the one
Like,
that
wait a
woke
minute.
up with Sharpie on his face.
Yeah, right.
the Dumb Zone News.
I froze my kid's shoes over the break.
Like,
just to get a little juice,
That was
like
a
I
good
did back in
news.
the day with buddies. Pass out.
I think it's wrong to play those rules on a 3-year-old.
Like,
but
look,
if you take
you
a
idiot.
nap,
You fell asleep.
Happy birthday.
You filled your shoes with water and put them in the freezer.
Viewer Mail Birthday is brought to us by Lucy today.
Ooh, I got some on me.
I know. I saw the big stack in the
Well, whatever. You know
Airbnb.
I've got them with me. That's because I keep them on Subscribe and Save. I got those Lucy's delivered right to the door every month. Lucy.co/dumbzone for a superior nicotine pouch product. You get the breakers. They've got those in 4 and 8 milligram. They've also got the regulars with no breaker. Those go up to 12. And these are the best tasting pouches in the game. Here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. You idiot! Of course it does. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Imagine buying it and being like, why is there nicotine in this?
That's why I'm buying it.
I've been fooled again. All right, so pizza place. Are we doing it? Let's make some moves, some decisions. What
Tonight?
else is on the docket? Is there anything else we have to do?
I mean, yeah, I'm headed to the swamp tonight.
What is he saying?
SEC play.
He's got Oklahoma State, Florida.
They said they were going to GameStop. So they can
Go
get
buy
another controller.
Yeah, they were closed last night.
You gonna sell your stock while you're there?
I'm holding on. I've been told to hold.
Okay.
You can tell your wallet story?
I will if you guys want me to. We saw Dave Attell Saturday night. Wonderful experience. Woke up Sunday morning. Couldn't find a wallet in the shorts pocket, so opened up the Find My Friends. See that it has not moved from the Comedy Store, from the comedy location that we went to. And, yeah, they were closed until the evening and then went back, and they had it in a safe, which felt respectful.
Dude, I used to love going and getting my debit card.
Why?
Because, dude, you just go drink. Like, that was a thing. You know, if you left it there on a Friday, you go get it on a Saturday. Or if you go on Sunday, you left it on Saturday. There's always, like, when he went to the club last night, it was full. And it's like you didn't intend on going out. And I would show up and be like, I'm having 2 beers.
I mean, while I'm here.
Like, this is just people are out on Sunday. Look at this. I love when people lose their stuff and it's not me and they're with me.
You had a close call last night.
Well, you're losing
It wasn't
a lot
that
of
close
stuff.
at all. It wasn't that close at all, especially if you guys would just accept that it's totally normal to put your wallet on the ground. I did it at the hospital all day,
stop doing
and
that.
people were super weirded out by it. And I just...
Well, I saw earlier today, I asked Clayton what he lost because he was kind of going through the couch cushions. He said, I'm looking for Jake's vape.
It's annoying. It's helpful, but it's annoying. You can't look for something in front of Clayton without him.
Yeah.
You will start looking for it also. I'm like, man, wasn't that serious?
Do they have a Find
So then I
My-
started looking for Savannah Guthrie's mom.
What about a little Find My Vape type?
You need to put a tag on it.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Do it.
I would be worried about it would be like chemicals or like I don't want that near my mouth, you know?
Your vape? Your vape?
What the hell are you saying?
It's a joke, boys.
Mine Fur Fuhrer.
Because I'm the guy who has to live with. My wife will send me Instagram videos of like the inside of them, and I'm like, "Fucking feed me, bitch. I don't care. I'll eat this thing. I'll eat it. You don't know what's in there.
What happened to the vape? Like, that was a big...
Ride it out. Ride it out.
What?
It's like the Satanic Panic, which, by
That's
the way,
what I'm saying. That was a mom's
we need to talk
Facebook
about
thing a few years ago.
I feel like we're in a prime Satanic Panic area.
Ooh, yeah.
I bet in the 90s this was
Phoenix Daycares.
hot.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you just ride it out. Baron grew
Because
up.
for a little while, there was like a...
That's all that happened.
Boy, a vape is like smoking 10 packs of cigarettes.
I know. Yeah. Nazi ones.
You can only lie about things for so long.
Before I'm like, I'm fine.
You actually open what your wife sends you?
That's a good point. I have been caught because I've been caught. Like she'll.
No, did you see what I sent? Yeah, I did.
I watch
Crazy.
every one of them. I love
She'll
my
ask
wife
for
so
a
much.
sometimes.
Give you a little quiz.
Because if you stay vague enough, she's going to explain to you everything in the video anyway.
That's a good point, but I've been burned before. She's like, it's 3 videos in a row you haven't watched. I'm like, the show. I'm busy.
This is your premier DF in Knoxville, Tennessee, Patrick Hutchins. Originally from Denton. My birthday was Saturday the 14th. I turned 55. My leaders are diminutive, salad-bearing men who enjoy Michael McDonald and Elizabeth Taylor. Dan saying, oh, yeah. Oh, and that's it. And Dan saying, oh, yeah. That's Patrick Hutchins. Happy birthday. Dear Maestro of the Muff, I hope you can give my dad, Scott, a shout-out for his 65th birthday and his last day as a pilot for American Airlines.
Wow.
You know he's going to tell the cabin.
Oh, my God.
Can you guys sing happy birthday for me?
What if he has a number prepared himself?
My last fly just had some words for all of you.
His leaders are Eddie Belfour, High on NyQuil, and Skinny Pete. I also hope Jake could give us a name rating for my recently born son. This is from Michael. The son's name is Lawson Scott. Lawson. And his dad's name is Scott, so apparently he went with that for the middle name.
I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't hate it, though. Law? Can you go by Law?
Ooh.
Lawsy.
Lawsy.
I think going by Law would be badass.
I think it could be. But what if he looks like me? You have to be careful with badass names, man. You could end up with a beta pussy son.
One of the openers was a airline pilot.
Yeah.
At the comedy show, which feels like your nightmare, right, Dan?
Dude.
Everybody's nightmare.
Yeah.
You don't need that.
And you could tell he was probably the type of guy who does it on mic.
It felt like it.
Like, how could he not?
Yeah.
Because that's where he, like, all those years, and then somebody was like, hey, you ought to try.
He got a little taste. He said, I need more.
You're right. You know what? Yeah, I am kind of funny up there.
I want a half an hour.
Did you guys consider him airline funny, or was he funny?
It came and went. I was cheering for him. He had some moments I did not enjoy.
My husband's birthday is tomorrow. This was yesterday, and he would love a shout-out from the Dumb Zone. All he wants for his birthday is a Dumb Zone shout-out and to see UNT play this weekend. His name is Justin Caskey. He also wants you to rate our kids' names.
Oh, no.
This is from Brittany.
Justin, Brittany, Caskey.
I'll tell you right now, Brittany, great name.
Top tier.
But here's Brittany's kids. Rhett Marley, Clark Weston.
That's a A-plus name.
Nash Henry.
The first and third ones are okay. They are a bit into the uppity white territory. What was that first one again? Rhett Marley? It's a little extra, but it's not bad.
John Nash, get in here.
But that second name is next level good. Clark Weston. Feels like a 150-year-old manufacturer of elevators.
They're mixing old with new there.
Yeah, when I see Clark Weston, I know. But, like, I have a cousin that TC knows very well, whose daughter's name is Marley, and it's just because he loves weed. You know.
Yeah. I'd never really put that together, but now it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Right? It's a pretty name, but...
Seems right.
And Mason says, Sports Hitler, today is the 32nd birthday for Denver Cowboys road trip alum Blake McCarter. His leader is any 50-year-old who thinks it's cool to get in fights in school parking lots. Less Jake trying to play audio.
Damn, I'm sorry.
More Sarah Hepala kitten rescue efforts. More CK Foodie chiming in off mic.
Maybe that's what those cats were doing out here.
He would like a name rating from Jake for his daughter that is due to be born.
We've hit our quota.
Oh, somebody's not talking about Blake for a minute, so we gotta reroute the
How
whole
many
energy.
names do we have to say for Jake to not want to offend our listeners? So he's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's not bad.
I said that.
Well, here's his name rating is Wilma.
Wilma! That's pretty... It's going to be tough to be bad. That's a good name.
And then he says, Wilma Wilma nuts fit in your mouth.
Yes.
Yep.
Love that.
Me too.
Never
Wilma
bunt.
Nuts. That's a great name.
Never bunt. You only get 27 outs per game. Love, Mason.
Fairlease.org presents On This Day in History.
Let's say a few words about Fairlease.org, shall we?
Feliz Navidad. Listen, if you wanted a car that was out here in Phoenix, Arizona, they would get you that beer. They would have it delivered.
Oh, yeah?
You go to Fairlease, tell them what you want. They got a lot of flexibility. They got a lot of options. They're affiliated with the Credit Union of Texas. There's no bank. They are the bank. So you want a car for your business, and it needs like a big box truck type situation on the back. They'll do it. They'll get it modified. They'll get it delivered. They'll get it delivered to you. Fairlease.org. Tell them that the Dumb Zone sent you. It's important.
That's a really big key.
Oh, yeah, we forgot the spot. We have to debut the spot. We didn't prepare.
We have a spot to debut. You want to do it now? I don't care.
Yeah, how do we want to set this up?
I don't know.
Do we want to
Just
at
play
all?
it?
So we
world premiere.
Yeah, we told TC
when you're out at spring training, you have the Qualistrone and you have the world premiere of the Fairlease spot.
So we told TC, our video coordinator, that we
you like the title? Want to go with that?
Yeah.
All right.
We needed
TC or VC.
We needed a spot for Fairlease. We've done, you might have seen these for Game Day Men's Health, others. And we didn't really give him any direction. We just said we need a spot. And anything else? Or we just let it run here? I don't know if audio-wise this is going to fully translate. We may have to narrate a little bit.
I mean, when I saw your idea in script form, I called Jake and I was like, what do we got? Frickin' Scorsese? Like, this is a very big... It's kind of like the plot is this epic plot.
But Dan and I don't know anything about how to make video.
No, and I'm like, this is going to be impossible. He's never going to be able to do this. But I don't want to squelch creativity.
Right.
Like, I love ideas. And I want, like, if he thinks he could pull this off, I don't know. And then I kind of think he did. Want to narrate it?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
It's brought to you by Fairlease.
Fairlease.org. You can get a whole fleet of vehicles.
All right, it says February 2032.
So this is in the future.
Fairlease's customer-friendly model has eliminated the need for dealerships. Dealerships are now battlefields.
Yeah.
We have a man running with a gun through a dealership, two men.
Couple men, and they're giving each other, like, the signals
Navy
that you give each other
signals.
in war.
They're firing sort of laser blasters. Now here's a young child, a girl. A crying child.
Kind of
We
like,
have to protect her.
like you're watching an old nuclear
Right, it's apocalyptic
film, and the young girl and is still in the playground as all her friends have.
Now we have two bad guys who appear to be advancing, also
Yeah.
firing lasers
They're
in the dealership lot. I
They
think
have red guns.
Yeah.
So dealerships are no longer needed.
Oh, it looks like one of the heroes protecting the little girl has been killed.
Dealerships are a vast wasteland because they aren't needed because of Fairlease.org. That's the whole thought, right?
Yeah.
Now, the dead guys.
Am I dead?
Yeah, you're dead.
But my life, what was it for?
Talking
What was I
to
supposed
God.
to learn?
That Fairlease has a new approach to car leasing. Cuts out the hassles and puts the customer first.
What?
And then you got the Fairlease logo and the song.
I hate dealerships.
You don't need a dealership, baby.
It's
So, yeah.
so insane.
So really, I mean, it's a warning. It's kind of like, oh, I love AI and I love Fairlease, but if we play this out, so it's up to you. I mean, now it's real early in the game. You're not going to really have any effect. You go ahead and lease your car from Fairlease, but TC is projecting if Fairlease continues to dominate and give people this great savings by 2032. That seems awful early.
Yeah, it'll
You're
be
saying
here before you
6
know
years
it.
away from.
Just
why would you ever buy a car another way again?
So now there's just weeds and things growing in. They look like the old Chernobyl, the city, right?
Right. You're uncovering
giraffes
relics.
are running through.
Yeah.
Yet, in your world, the rest of the world's fine, right? I can still go to.
Just dealerships.
I still go to Cane Rosso.
Yeah.
The internet still works, so you can go to fairlease.org.
Cane Rosso's even better in 2032.
Ooh, I can't wait to see that commercial.
Yeah.
On how that happened. All right, so doing some today in history. It's Monday, February 16th. On this day in 1999, OJ's Heisman was sold because they were trying to pay the civil court judgment.
Was he okay with that, or
I think
did he try and get it back?
I think he tried to get back different memorabilia. This brought $230,000.
Pretty okay. We missed on that one.
And buying the O.J. Heisman?
Yeah.
You'd love to have it, though.
Sure.
Not at that price, but boy.
The first ever Heisman to be auctioned. And the O.J. Heisman plaque has the misspelling of the word athletic. There's no H in there. On this day in the year 2004, the Rangers traded Alex Rodriguez to the Yankees in exchange for Alfonso Soriano and a player to be named later, which was Joaquin Arias.
He was so good. Soriano was.
Yeah. They were able to flip that into Brad Wilkerson, I think.
You should see Alex Rodriguez.
Well, yeah.
Do you remember when they got Soriano? He enjoyed his easy path to the All-Star game every year as a second baseman. And at the time, Michael Young was the Rangers' second baseman. And so they wanted to move Soriano to shortstop. However, there was Alex Rodriguez, who would have to end up moving to third, but there was Nomar Garciaparra, there was Derek Jeter. There was a lot of roadblocks to become an all-star at shortstop. So he would not move. And that's where Michael Young made the selfless decision that he would move from second base to shortstop.
Team first.
Team first guy. He always would be.
Face.
Hit a home run. What did he do? Head down, around the bases.
Lay the bat down.
Shake the hand of the pitcher as he came off. Respectful. Tip his cap. On this day, and that A-Rod trade, another thing with it, they actually had traded him to the Red Sox a few days prior to that. Do you remember?
Yeah, there's a documentary about this.
Really?
Yeah.
For Manny Ramirez. And A-Rod wanted out of here, and he was going to, part of that, he would do a salary reduction. And the Players Association kind of stepped in and demanded that they don't do this trade because you don't give a millimeter if you're the Players Association. You sign that contract, pay the contract.
It is funny that somebody wanted to not be a Ranger so bad that they were willing to take measures that their union had to prevent them from taking. Not a positive commentary.
It was a different time.
Yeah. That was before Chuck Greenberg.
And we have a new portion of Today in History. We call it On This Day in Brewers History. In 2013, after an appearance at a local winter festival, Guido's costume. That, of course, is the costume worn by one of the Brewers' racing sausages. That costume goes missing. Later that night, a bar in Milwaukee, they cited a 7-foot Italian sausage signing autographs. So somebody stole the costume and went around bars in Milwaukee to sign autographs.
Well, that's fantastic, and it sounds like a story from 1943. Not 2013.
I feel like you got to call the sausage something else.
Yeah, what was it?
Well, that was 2013. I don't know. We'll ask Matthew if The sausage's name is still Guido. And it's Feb 16th, this day in Dumb Zone history.
On this day in 2022, we had Nico Harrison on, which is just amazing. We've had him on we had him on a few times.
Yeah, the first time.
Norm had him on the run.
Do you think you ever will again?
No, but did I see a picture of him at a courtside at an NBA game this weekend?
I don't think it was NBA. I think it was a Tech basketball game. It was something, but it looked like college to me.
I'm just amazed that he would.
Well, he's not going to kill himself.
Yeah, but I just wouldn't be going courtside to basketball games.
Yeah, that's true. For
Not
sure.
basketball. Like maybe somewhere that maybe someone has some respect, like a shoe. Do they have shoe shows?
A shoe game?
Yeah, where the shoes play.
Jake, do you remember who Sarah Stogner is?
Yes, she was running for either ag commissioner or railroad something, one of the big Texas offices that isn't what you think it is. And she was running for office, and she did a photo shoot like on a horse with her titties out. I think they were tastefully edited, but she was trying to let you know, like, hey, I'm different.
Do you have that?
She was running for railroad commissioner, and she got on a pump jack, one of those oil things, goes up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, with her big honkers out. It was most of the 1:30 news that day.
Yeah.
With her crude oil barrels.
What was
out.
her name?
Sarah Stogner. She's currently in office.
Good for her.
Yeah.
OG?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the...
Yeah, I'd vote. I would do so much voting.
Yeah. In 2021, this was in the middle of the
You'd
freeze.
commission her railroad?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, go ahead.
We had a full segment on Top Shot.
She looks mean.
I would vote over and over.
And then Jake was doing the show from a friend's house in Fort Worth because they had power and were not going to lose it. And you were in the closet.
Yeah.
And to begin one of the segments, Jake feels bad for the smells he creates at his wife's friend's house. Because I think you were farting in her closet.
That was a bad time.
All of her nice clothes are around,
Yeah.
and you're just letting rip.
I was in like a 30-year-old woman's closet. Live by herself. It was a little TV tray. It was brutal. We had our daughter over there. Dan was just at Cash Soroy's house the whole time.
It was great.
Did you fart over there at all?
Nope.
And this is where this piece of audio comes from, if I can get it set up. But this was during the time when the Stars were playing games and no one had power.
Mm-hmm.
And Sports Mayor said, hey, cut it out. We know that Highland Park had power, but then this is where...
But that was when he was a Democrat.
Yeah.
Now he wouldn't. Yeah.
Right. Do you remember this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Hold on. All right, you got... Keep talking.
What do you want me to say? So apparently you think we sound funny. We are not robots.
Dude, Blake, do like harder, faster, stronger. Like, give me some Daft Punk.
Harder, faster, stronger.
Yo.
And then you got your wife to come listen.
I couldn't handle it.
But we were in Dan's house, no power. We had to call you, and for some reason we sounded like robots.
And we dealt with that for like a month. Occasionally one of us would just sound like robots.
I think that was mostly my phone.
It's really, really weird. You find your Sarah Stogner picture?
Yeah, she's mean. Looks mean.
Mean?
I like it.
Oh, like it in a good way.
Other birthdays today, we have John McEnroe, 67.
Champ.
Recently met 1920s reporter guy. Jerome Bettis is 54.
What a great man.
Yeah.
Amon Green is 49.
Terrible man.
Really?
No, he's just a Packer.
Packers all-time leading rusher.
Boring running back?
Cornhusker.
Oscar Schmidt is 68. He is a Mexican basketball legend. I remember hearing about Oscar Schmidt. Like, I would hear about Sadaharu O when I was a kid. Like, they were just these... Who's the other guy? There was like a...
Tottenham.
Just international stars.
Yeah, international. Then you'd always wonder. I think the first one that kind of came over was like Kukoc. You're like, that's what I thought. They suck.
Fine player.
Drazen Petrovic, right? I think he was a little before. The one that died? You remember all this?
Yeah, but I guess...
He'd pour it in for the Nets.
I certainly didn't really have much Drazen Petrovic film on me.
So Guido is an Italian sausage, obviously.
Yeah, I picked that up.
Cinco is a chorizo. He wears a sombrero. Frankie Furter is a hot dog. He wears a baseball uniform. Stosh John Jack, not sure on that one. That's a Polish sausage. And then Brett Wurst is a
okay.
Say bratwurst.
I like that.
Wears lederhosen.
That's nice.
Those are your 5 Brewers sausages.
That's great.
Can
Is that the whole food pyramid in Milwaukee?
Yeah. A little international flavor. Cinco.
The Weekend is 36.
TC.
Happy birthday to him.
How
One
many
of the
times you
greats.
seen him?
3. 3 best nights of my life.
Christopher Eccleston is 62.
Been on the show.
Well, see, I was thinking that this morning. Matt Jameson in The Leftovers.
Oh, yeah.
That interview cost me, I think, $70 because I thought I knew how to dial out from the ticket studios because he's a Brit. I did not.
So I made you foot it?
I've done that.
Well, in a panic, I called him on my cell phone.
Oh, okay.
Ticket studio
Passed it
called
through?
my phone, merged it, and just sat there and...
Ed Wallace was proud.
Sure. Yeah, he was great.
LeVar Burton is 69.
Kind of surprised he hadn't gotten caught up in all this.
That's rude.
Musician Andy Taylor is 65 from Duran Duran. Sarah Clark, actress, is 54. She was Nina Myers in the show 24.
Was that good?
Well, I used to love it. And I later, was it Jake that told me like it was all just propaganda, government propaganda to get me
he has said that before.
To cheer for
24?
Like, yeah, we're going to need to interrogate people like that. We're going to have to do it. We're going to have to bend the law.
Yes.
We don't have to use the law. Like, does Jack Bauer, certainly he's going to be on the run at the end. And, like, he will now be wanted by his own government that he just bailed, us out of another situation. But
he did what he had to do.
That's just all you got to do.
Yeah. No, I there's a lot of coordination between actual government agencies and the Hollywood and film industry and TV. So,
what happened to Kiefer Sutherland after that?
Like, to me,
that's a good question.
To me, and I know this is like, I don't even know if there'd be a market for it, but like, it is kind of crazy that there's not a movie about the guys who did 9/11 where they're kind of badass. Like Hollywood making a movie where...
Well, how long did it take for that Clint Eastwood movie to kind of show things from the Japanese perspective? And you guys remember that one?
Letters from Iwo Jima.
Is that it?
I think so.
Which was actually kind of sympathetic to their side's view.
Yeah. I mean, you get...
That took a while.
Like the Looming Tower, Hulu did it, but it's in English. It's very much about the CIA side of it. You're just not going to get that. But there's got to be... Dude, I'm pretty sure in China they make movies with alternate endings to wars where they just win. And kill a bunch of Americans,
I'm going to bet we never, in your lifetime, we don't get a, who's cool, the 9/11 Hijackers movie.
I get that. My point is just, there's different perspectives.
Although we have a very creative director here that might be able to...
I guess I didn't put together that Kiefer really pulled himself up by his bootstraps.
No, not quite.
Yeah.
No, he's
was
royalty.
the best lad at acting school.
The best lad.
That's the thing. Anyone you look into, you're going, I didn't know his dad was a producer. Oh, look, his dad was actually like really, really famous.
Except for two men, Clayton Adams and Christian Parker, ushering in a new era of football with your Dallas Cowboys.
Absolutely. A team that would never engage in nepotism.
Never. At the coordinator position in 2026.
At least, not within the last 3 years. We swear.
Actor Mahershala Ali
Mahershala
is 52.
Did you ever
Two-time
see,
Academy Award winner.
Did you ever see Moonlight?
I think so.
It's pretty good. It's a very moving film.
It did win like Academy Awards, so now
Best Picture, but they
your
read the other
opinion
one.
too is it's pretty good.
I mean, I saw it before it won the awards, and I had the same opinion.
All right. Janice Dickinson is 71.
You got stuff like The English Patient that won Academy Awards, and it's not good.
Or Forrest Gump.
Sorry, Blake.
I think that movie's great.
It's not as good as Pulp Fiction.
I bet you the players love Forrest Gump. I bet you that if you wanted to get people talking.
What players?
Here.
Is that our
this
spring
week.
They
training
have not
question?
seen it.
What do you mean they haven't seen it?
They haven't seen it. They're a lot younger than you.
Yeah, I would say more.
They throw faster than 60.
I would say 8 out of 10 players that we talk to will not have seen that movie, if not more.
You're on.
Ooh. Janice Dickinson, she's a model famous for her plastic surgery, looking bad.
That's not good.
Really? Let's see.
Yeah. Actor Elizabeth Olsen is 37. She is the younger sister of Mary Kate and Ashley.
Oh, what happened to her? Janice Dickinson looks horrible.
Sorry.
Well, I did just
I know.
describe her as the model famous for plastic surgery looking bad. And
She
then-
accused Cosby of rape.
We held out hope that you were wrong, and we would be able to see
I just had
another
to see
pretty
it
lady.
for myself.
And then Blake pulled out the, actually, this Academy Award winning film is good. And our Dumb Zone birthday of the day, I gave it to Ice-T, is 68. Maybe based on John Mulaney's Ice-T bit.
I think
which
it
I've
should be
recently
based
listened
on
to.
Gribble.
Mm-hmm.
No, no. And that's Ice-T. One of the greatest bits that nobody talks about ever is sending Tom Gribble on the press tour for Ice Cube's Are We There Yet? Having him go in with urban radio. You could probably find this. Urban radio of all types, local TV, and he just asks him what it was like and how many tips on acting he got from Richard Belzer on the set of SVU. And Ice Cube said, "No, man, that's Ice-T. That's Ice-T." And then he had another one about like New Jack City or something.
And he was
Gribble
so
just didn't give a
sincere
to the point where Ice Cube was like, "We're gonna help you out, man." He's like,
Right.
"We're gonna take care of you."
Here we go.
What I found was interesting is kind of follow up what you saying is the departure between how funny you were in this movie and some of the serious stuff you've done in the past.
Yeah.
Tell me about working in such a serious genre like Law and Order SVU and working with a guy like Richard Belzer, who's funny, he's a comedian.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, you got the wrong guy.
Did you get some?
Wait.
Did you get some?
Hold on.
Tips from Richard Belzer?
Who?
Yeah, he's a comedian.
In what movie?
That's Ice-T. What?
you got the wrong cat, man.
It's Ice-T.
That's Ice-T.
Nah.
Nah, that's Ice-T. That's my man. Don't worry about it, man. You know.
Did he give you any tips?
Nah, he didn't give me.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
Don't worry about it. And who is this dude? Come on, finish, man. Now, who is the actor?
Richard Belzer. Yeah, he's an actor on SVU.
Yeah.
On SVU, but he came up to the ranks as a comedian.
Oh, is that
so
right?
I thought maybe he gave you some tips.
Nah, I don't even know the cat.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
What was it like, man, getting with Neil Long after 10 years?
Oh yeah.
There's another one in here. Do you want it?
Yeah.
Sure. All right, question 2.
Did you find that your acting craft now is getting to a place that you never thought was going to get before? Like you're doing like Boys in the Hood, New Jack City. Now you're doing, Are We There Yet?
Man, New Jack City. That's Ice-T. Ice-T is New Jack City.
This is the best.
Dude, there's so many things. Like,
oh, that's good.
Just so
I would be worried.
straightforward.
I promise you, I would be worried about like, oh, black entertainer guys are going to think I'm not cool.
Yeah.
You're worried about Gribble. Phew, right past it.
I don't think anyone in this room could do that.
No. Right past it. To come back. To come
back.
Jack City.
You just saw how uncomfortable, how terrible it felt. You're like, I'm going to do it again.
But yeah, the whole room is against you.
To a point where now Ice Cube wants to learn about Richard Belzer.
Right, well, tell me more.
Was he method guy?
That's a little messed up. You can't recognize the great Richard Belzer.
There's bullets flying.
Born on this day, now dead, Richard McDonald, the co-founder of McDonald's, and Kim Jong-il, the dad.
Yeah.
Dead on this day, still dead.
54 at Augusta.
George Steele, Clayton.
Wrestler?
That's what it says here. The Animal. Gary Carter. He used to what?
He used to bite the turnbuckle.
Oh, that's a good move.
I don't know what it means.
The corner of the ring.
He'd bite it.
Yeah, like, arr.
And you guys are all like nodding and agree. Yeah, that's a great move.
Think how that
Brilliant.
Dude, anytime you're just clamping your teeth down on something totally wild, you're like, who is this crazy guy?
You should call him the Animal.
Also, Gary Carter died on this day, as did Tim McCarver.
Wow.
Which I think Blake was happy about because you hated him on
You're going to throw it inside.
the broadcast.
Now he's going to work back outside. Inside. He also got water thrown at his face by Dion. It's an all-time great media athlete story.
It was tough when I read Lords of the Realm because I hate Tim McCarver too, and he is a real hero of that book.
I vaguely remember that.
Oh.
And that's
I don't remember
what
that at all.
happened on this day.
He's like the
in
guy
history.
over and over being like, we got to stick it to these owners. Stick together, boys. We're going to get this labor negotiation done.
Great book.
One of the best.
I would like to get back to it. How are you liking football so far?
I'm liking it a lot.
TC is reading the Chuck Klosterman book entitled Football. Well,
Tease?
Any, do you want to throw a tease in on today's show? You don't want to do it, do you?
We can. You're unmuted.
Find out today, how much does it cost to make someone else drink piss?
And meet the guy who's the digital guy for the Brewers.
And we're 30 minutes from Nancy Guthrie.
TC and more today on the Dumb Zone.
Adios, mofo.
We gotta go before this becomes a zoo.
Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe and type for my name if you want to watch more of my videos.
Let the funky beat play!